collect a Domino's because it's like half the price. And I sat in the car for like a couple of minutes with the aircon on. She's like, "Oh, it's nice."
Picking up Domino's isn't half the price anymore. They've done away with that. Just hit the deal wizard. There's always something.
Yes, that's the thing. It's collection. You say half price. It was a tenner for like the largest size pizza.
Anyway, wait. You had one pizza between two people.
I said Amelia's away.
Oh, but then you said that she waited for you in the car.
But to be fair, no. To be fair, no. I didn't. She's away today. To be fair, if you ask Tesco's or any of the main supermarket chains, I'm a family of 4, so.
So your wife's away tonight then?
Yeah, you coming over? Or,
right, over. Oh, so I'm in the server. They have changed the interface, so it's now showing me Xbox pad controls in the corner.
Oh, cool.
A little bit unhelpful. I don't know what the button is to dig, and it's not showing me that.
You should probably give the code to everyone else. There you go. I've got it. I forgot it. I don't know how to cook it. Here's the code, the peeps. Yeah, I was just logged on and had a quick play piss about my single player earlier.
Chopping up all the word.
Are you streaming?
I hope so. I am. I think so. Pretty sure.
Wow.
So things we learned last time: only have a minimal amount of ins and outs for the base, and make sure there's plenty of spikes around them.
Can't copy and paste code.
Well, this seems like a you problem.
Can't copy and paste.
Yeah, see, Max just made the same joke as I, because when you just go, why doesn't it have a procedure-generated one that is just a series of, like, animal names? That just says cat, dog, badger, ocelot, or something.
I don't know, Max. I need to take a screenshot of what Adam wrote, or what you wrote.
Yeah, because it was like exactly the same thing, which is
it basically was.
You just did a sentence with a typo in it, and then just this massive chunk of gibberish, which I cottoned on was probably a join code.
I said, try to join the Corekeeper server, game ID, and then I pasted it in. You went, and then you pasted. I'm actually screenshot or snipping what.
I was going to be smug about what temperature is in my room, but my thermometer still says 25. But my feet are cold now, not just genuinely cold, but yeah, it's stifling in here because I'm in the front of the house, and this part of the house gets the temperature the entire day.
Jay, you're very pretty.
I'm mostly just making the outside of our base regular.
Yeah, it needs to be square.
I don't know. No, just regular.
It needs to be square. The German in me says it must be square.
Yeah, but the English in you means you haven't got a clue whether or not it's square.
Probably out by a couple of thou.
Couple of thou.
Yeah. Only old people like you get the reference there.
I do.
Thousandths of an inch.
I don't get the reference.
Jay.
Only old people get that reference.
So Jay, did you miss the bit where we said that we're going to only have?
Is he not naked?
Oh,
No. We only have like one entrance to the base.
Yeah, but yeah, stick your stuff in your own gate. Don't stick it in a chest in here. That doesn't make any sense.
And you have you got all your gear on from?
No.
No, I don't think you did. I was going to say.
Okay, how do I make a smelter? Well, let's start with.
Yeah, I think we need. I think wood is what we need.
Well, this is why I didn't want to start with. Hey, let's just carry on because I'm like, Don't remember how to make
Last time we played it, yeah.
anything. We should also... And, okay, there's a smelter. I will start to smelt my...
I found copper.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so it's probably a pretty good farming spot up here. Do we need a hoe? Don't need a hoe. No, we do need a hoe, don't we? Not a... Oh. Okay, and a hoe needs copper. Alright, and copper is there.
Why do you need a hoe? I'd say go for a pickaxe and start digging around and get more copper first.
Because the first thing I want to do is start planting seeds.
Why?
Why? I mean, you need me to explain to you why we need seeds.
No, I understand that, but like, would it not be more optimal for get people pickaxes so they can dig faster and then get more copper, and then you don't? Do you need it right now?
Well, I thought I'd plant some wood to start with.
The man makes a fair point.
Oh, see, Simon, I discovered something. You just come and annihilate it over here.
Yeah. Remind me, is this a team game or is it a solo game? I forget.
Solo.
Okay, well, you log off the server, then go play another one. Oh, I'm scared, Adam. There's one of the scary biomes is right here.
Only there was a way to describe which direction you were in using words.
Yeah, it's very simple. Adam, look at the top left of your screen. There's a map.
Oh, yeah, and there are 3 dots on it, and I don't know which one you are. Is there
marked with me.
Is there a stupid one? Oh, is that you? Are you the stupid one? Actually, if I pause it, so you are red. Anyway, we could do some seeds.
I'll give you my seed.
Alright, what am I supposed to do for dinner? Go and plant your seed. No, don't make the doors
Would you like me to plant this?
wide.
No, well, yeah, good fun. You just specifically want root seeds.
All, well, no, not those. In fact, almost anything apart from that.
Okay, well, there you go.
I thought you said this biome was scary. There's not a single mob in it.
What biome is it?
Blue shiny thing.
What
It
biome
should
is
be.
it, Malcolm? Using, you know, words?
The one with the mages in it, the shamans.
Yeah,
Moss
Do you
biome?
remember what it's? No, it's not a moss. I mean, to be, it's not a moss biome. It's mine. Leave it alone.
What? You want to leave?
Copper.
I just.
Oh wait,
I just put copper in. Shut your face.
no, you picked up copper bar.
Yeah, but I was going to do something, but I forgot what it was.
Make yourself a hoe. You hoe.
No, I have a hoe.
We're making that copper anvil. Salvage repair
shit.
station.
I just turned all my
Probably
wood.
gonna make a copper pot.
I just
You're
turned all
probably
my.
gonna make a copper pot, right?
I just turned all my wood into bridges. So guess who doesn't get to
Job.
to make us pickaxe? Yeah, that's smart.
Right.
Have you got a particular aversion to things being lit up there, Jay?
No, I haven't got any torches. I did ask Malcolm if I could have some of the woody pin.
Jack, have you got a picture of everything
I
that's
did.
been lit up? What is wrong
Yes,
with
I did.
people?
What?
Everything must be lit.
There's not enough wood to lit everything at the moment.
What?
I mean, I don't know what you guys did with your torches. Now, we do have wood growing. So if you have any wood seeds, plant them.
You can break that. Well, it's not. Okay.
I got a golden earring, but I can't place it anywhere.
Have you tried placing it in your ear?
You've got a golden earring. What's it say if you hover over it?
Ear plate. Valuable. Squarish earring plate.
It's a valuable, not a piece of armor.
Oh. Okay.
How come am
I've
I a
got
piece
some
of armor?
tin and gold as well.
How come am I a piece of
You're
armor?
definitely not valuable. So
Oh, what? So I'm a
You can
piece of.
refer- you
So
can
I'm a piece of armor then. Oh, thank you.
if you want to be, you can be whatever you want to be, Adam.
Could I have some wood off of somebody, please?
We're growing wood.
Yeah.
I mean, the short answer is no, but we're growing wood.
Cool. I will just annihilate with the torch that I'm holding, then, so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. It doesn't spawn in the dark here, does it, in this game? It's...
That's Minecraft.
Right, okay.
Which is actually quite a good mechanic till everybody worked it out. And then worked out how to abuse it. Which is saying, so it's quite a clever idea.
I do like making mob farms with it, I will say that.
Exactly, and that's why it's a terrible idea. Because you can work it out and you can abuse it. But it's a good idea when you don't know how it works. I should eat something.
You could eat something.
Big red thing
Could
and a
eat
big
another
yellow
bite.
thing popped up on my screen.
Could eat another bite. That's it. Thank you.
I always like I should eat something, like I can do anything about this. Just shut up and just wait. I mean, don't take. I think this has quite a good hunger system, much like Valheim.
Valheim.
That worked really well. What doesn't work well is ones where you just take damage when you run out of hunger.
When you run out of hunger.
Yeah, when you run out of noms.
When you're hungry. No, nom noms.
But that is an issue with these surviving games. You can end up in a death spiral of not being able to have enough food and then not being able to get any more food. Whereas this, it works really well because even if you're out of food, all it means is you're being penalised but not murder-faced. So I'm just going to have to wait now because I'm out of food.
Found a wooden fishing rod. Oh!
Get some fish.
I have got a bow if anybody would like it. I don't know where you get the ammunition from.
A bow? Yeah, that's. I think that's new, isn't it?
No,
Here's some
I
wood.
think so.
Oh, you found some wood. Yeah, they didn't used to have bows, did they? I thought they had slingshots.
No, I don't remember now.
I think bows are new. What the hell?
What?
Well, I just found a new mob.
Cool.
It's a walking mushroom.
You're a walking mushroom.
Oh, yeah, sure, but it's a walking mushroom.
Are you a mushroom buyer?
Oh.
Can you eat it?
Can you eat that? Well, the mushroom? I don't know. It's
There's
not alive
another
anymore.
walking mushroom here that appears to be on fire.
Bugger, too
The
soon.
flaming walking mushroom.
I know you're hungry. Stop making me feel bad.
Eat me.
Please,
Walking flaming mushroom has a lot
so
of health.
hungry. You guys, does no one have any seeds?
I have
have
just come
some.
across some mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, someone put some seeds down, but I think it was Shalka. And there are 4 more of you. Some of you must. Okay, well,
I have got 2 berry seeds. Can't remember the name of them.
good. Bring them back and plant them.
I've just picked up.
Max is naked.
Literally.
Hello. You're just gonna have to. I mean, he might be.
Max, go and put some clothes on. We might only be having. We might be getting an extra entrance into the base.
No. Just dig around to the right.
It appears to be water.
It appears
Come on,
to be...
grow.
Oh, bollocks!
Your characters went... What?
Oh, is that slime I see to the right there?
We punch walls. I can't remember what punches.
Right trigger, or I don't know what it is on the keyboard and mouse.
D-mouse.
Not one.
D mouse.
FD mouse.
Don't plant stuff though, because none of you have put any points into farming. Actually, Max, did we work out if it was planting or digging up that applies your buff and cooking?
It was the. We thought it was the digging up that gave us more seeds.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So starting the food is all right, but picking it up should be left to an experienced cook.
Yeah.
I'm coming back and I've accidentally picked up all your stuff.
That's good. I'm almost with you. I think.
So, what was that, Tad? You just picked up everything you just saw on the ground because you just wanted it. Okay.
That wasn't Turd.
He's making a joke.
Hooray! Wood is spawning.
He's not funny, but he thinks he is.
So you've got wood.
There is wood here. It is beginning to grow, though it's growing in a terrible spot.
Oh, bollocks!
More wood for an axe. Oh, I don't want an axe. I want something.
Jay, how did you manage to walk straight past me? Did you dig your way up there instead of
Yes.
walking past the? Okay, well, I just walked back the way we came, and I'm now at the spawn.
Okay, I'm almost at spawn. I'm next to Max, but I'm lost. Where the fuck have I gone? There you are. There you are.
Over to me.
I'm stuck on a wall. Being killed. Oh, I get 3 gravestone. Thanks for that.
What did you have?
There you go. So you can remember me.
What did you have?
Tin, iron, copper.
You didn't have any iron.
Not iron.
Oh, gold.
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 Wood as well. Some bombs.
And
I think.
shit.
These are yours.
And a couple of mushrooms, I think. Is there not a chest that we can just dump everything in?
If you craft a chest, there's a chest.
Okay. Can anyone remember how to craft?
Crafting bench.
Where?
Get some wood.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Dig it first. No spoilers, of course, but has Malcolm, have you seen the new Obi-Wan?
Yep.
Yes, that's more like it, isn't it?
It is more like it.
Okay, I'm going to put materials in the left chest and food and shit in the right chest.
I don't remember how to
Don't
cook.
don't put shit in the chest.
Why not?
You don't remember how to cook, Adam?
It's not working. I've put something into it and nothing's happening.
Put some fuel in.
You put something in the bottom of it as well.
Oh, is it only 2? Okay, is it only a pair of things? That's all right. Yeah, I should have split it into 2. Oh, well, there should be food beginning to arrive now. Very
Do you
slowly.
need mushrooms, Adam?
Yes.
Can you remember how to
Yes.
split a stack?
Just put all the mushrooms. Do not eat raw food ever. I mean, this is good advice for life as well.
You don't eat raw food ever.
I love raw
Adam's
food.
banned from the sushi bar then.
Damn right, I'm banned from the sushi bar. Through choice.
Raw food.
You chose to be excluded?
Can't stand
Against
sushi.
overweight.
By Shalka?
Raw food can work against overweightness.
Yes, because
You
you
catch
can't
that.
you can't bring yourself to eat it because it's vile. Absolutely.
No, raw food is awesome.
Anyway, ignoring everyone who's wrong, don't eat raw food because it gives you a very poor amount of stats. So stick food in the chest. So stick food in the chest.
Oh,
and I
okay.
will
Got
cook
another
it.
chest.
The food there's a chest by the cooker place.
Yeah, I can see that. I do have my food stats though. I don't know what yours are.
My food stats.
Yeah. Your stats.
His are going to be much higher than yours, Jay. He spent like basically the entirety
that's what
of
I
like 2 days doing
Cooking
that.
81.
That is literally what I was going to ask. Did you bring your character in with your stats or new character? But that's been answered now.
Well, I think that was answered anyway because I said bring a naked character, not bring a new character.
Oh, Schalke, could you come up here when you're finished down there, please?
Ah, fuck, I've
Okay.
eaten like 3 burritos just in a row.
And back this way, please.
Okay, I got to wait for food and then I'm off again.
You're going to wait a long time with nothing cooking right now. So, I'm trying to organise more wood up here as well.
I'm making some mushroom soup on the quick.
Bear in
Just,
mind, don't pick up food. Let me or Max do that.
Well, can you pick up this food then, please?
Oh, I did get a proc.
Thank you.
Yes, I have a high enough cooking and fishing? No, gardening, whatever it's called. So I can actually not only make extra food spawn, but make food of the same tier spawn. And I have a chance of golden seeds as well. And then golden seeds have a chance of making better food, and then I have a chance of making those even better so we get epic food. I'm assuming there's some clothes I can wear, like maybe a rat on my head to make this happen with a bit higher.
Drop something.
Hmm?
What's the command to drop something off your hotbar?
Anyway, so wood is growing, so that's a start.
Schalke, I've got some things for you here.
That's one fishing.
I don't know how to drop them though.
Can I wait?
Fishing it's awful. Like the fishing in this game is so unbalanced compared to just farming.
It's more.
Like it really is awful. And I don't know.
I can draw stuff out of my inventory.
Sorry?
Just draw the stuff with you to drop into the void outside the inventory.
Just throw it.
You could. He's saying you can drag it out, but I think it's left trigger and click. Yeah, left trigger and click to drop it, or just
Left
drag.
trigger and click which? What?
X. Oh, sorry, not X. A. Sorry, I'm on a PlayStation pad still because of Diablo's.
Left trigger, right trigger, and right trigger doesn't do it. Left trigger doesn't do it.
Left trigger and A drops. Yeah, just
Not for me. Am I pressing the left trigger? Left trigger is definitely that one. Nope, it's refusing to do that for me.
and A, not X. Like the usual
I'm
use.
pressing A.
Okay. For me, it's L2 and X, but I'm on a PlayStation pad. Just make things awkward.
Hmm.
Malcolm, stop putting fish in me.
Like it. Slippery, slimy fish.
At least they're cooked. And what button is it to? Okay, and right trigger and X puts things. That's like the equivalent of shift clicking. So that puts things into a chest.
Has anybody got an axe yet?
Yeah.
I've got full copper armor and a copper sword and a copper axe.
There is wood here.
Yeah, there's wood here as well. I just didn't know whether it was worth making an axe and having someone chop it.
Do you have an axe? What?
No, that's why
You don't mean an axe, do you?
You mean a pickaxe?
You mean a pickaxe? Yeah, because axes don't exist in the game.
Really?
Yeah, you can just punch trees, just like Minecraft. Anyway, there's some soup here. Though actually, I think about it. Screw you! I'm just going to drink all the soup I made.
You should give me some.
Delicious.
A ring. Sorry. Oh, a ring.
I need to leave that for a while.
Yeah, I can take my stuff, man.
I guess this is
What,
one
you
way
two
to
get
do
up in
it.
your own time? Is
I just couldn't. Oh, and of course, I've got my hotbar, which is one thing that's got stuff on it. Never mind. Such is the game. I find the interface in this really frustrating.
It's all right. I don't understand why you can't use the same shortcut. I mean, what do you use to dig?
Right trigger.
Right trigger. And if you highlight something, so if you press X to open your inventory and highlight anything in your inventory, hold down the left trigger and then press A, it chucks it on the ground.
If I hold down A.
No, hold down the left trigger. As the left.
Oh yeah. Sorry, yeah. While you're in the inventory.
The left trigger. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's no way of dropping it straight from the hotbar. Well, only via the. Yeah. So left trigger is equivalent of control, I think, and right trigger is equivalent of shift. Ah, glorious wood.
Wood, glorious wood.
Now you're on a list.
Now you're on a list.
What?
I think Shalka's got the wall, all the wood.
There is really not very much wood at the moment. I need more wood seeds.
We got a lot. We got a lot.
Shalka's got all the wood.
Oh, well, if you've got wood, that means hopefully you've got wood seeds.
Yes. Let's plant these a bit sharpish.
That we do need. Next thing we need is spikes.
Bicycles?
What? No, spikes.
Oh, spikes! Not bikes. It sounded like Chris cut it off. It sounded like it said spikes. Oh.
Yeah.
Plant again? I'm getting confused.
Say again?
What is it to plant?
What? Right trigger? When it's highlighted? Is it left trigger? One of the triggers.
Oh, one of them eats the thing I don't want to be eating.
Well, yeah. Whatever
the other
button
one
you
then.
don't... No, yeah, left trigger then, I think.
Right trigger seems to really attack things, and left trigger doesn't seem to...
Well,
just
if it's
want me to
attacking
make
thing,
it-
well, if there's something to attack, you're not looking at the right position. You have to look at somewhere to
Well, you have
plant.
to cook mushrooms, don't you? Mm-hmm.
There is also that.
No, you can eat mushrooms raw.
No! I don't want
Yes.
to eat mushrooms raw, I want to plant
I know
them.
you don't.
But you don't plant
seeds.
mushrooms, you just cook them.
Yes, yeah, I'm doing it, that's why. Oh, you can't plant these glow shrooms. No, you can.
You can't plant mushrooms. You can't plant anything edible.
No,
You only plant-
glow things. What am I doing wrong here?
Well, I don't know. Is it called a glow thing? What's
Glow
it called?
tulip.
That's a plant, not a seed.
Yes, but...
You
Oh, right,
can't
so
plant plants. You can plant
That's
seeds.
for cooking.
But,
Right.
you know, makes sense when you say it until I just said you can't plant plants, which is obviously... Sounds like I've gone
Yeah.
mad.
You can plant plants.
No, you can't.
Gone.
Only plant seeds.
But
Oh,
what happens
battle
when you
axe.
transfer a plant from a
That's
pot
not planting it, that's putting a plant down.
That's replanting it.
Hello, my guy is so unbelievably fucking nails, I can just punch copper straight out the rock. Pickaxe? Pfft.
I've come across someone's secret stash here, I think.
I doubt you've come across any... What's
Is
a,
Esme still playing the game?
what's a secret
It looks
stash?
like it. That's what
What's a secret
secret
stash?
stash contains 3 iron bars, 2 torches.
You found a
copper
chest.
shovel, fibre.
You found a chest.
Yeah, it's just a green chest, that one that's been player placed.
Why do you say it's
No.
player place? It's just a chest. Like Terraria or Minecraft or pretty much any other game
Well,
of this.
It's got a very nice flintlock musket in it that does 242 damage.
Yes. Rubbish fire, right? But does do lots of damage.
Substantially enough damage for a beginning.
Oh shit. Oh, I've just killed something. Awesome. And I got a point of vitality. Even better. Don't know what it was because it was in the dark. There we go.
Who had the watering can, by the way?
I have a watering can. Do you not have
Two
any?
of you focus so much on what's it called? On farming as opposed to like doing other things than what you did last time.
I didn't do farming last time. Max did.
What's your farming level?
I did farming at the end, but that was actually when Max wasn't here.
Yeah.
And I just spent the entire stream happily farming. And I'm waiting for someone to work out where the slime boss is.
Yeah.
I've
I'm on
come
it.
across a very large area of slime.
Right, so you haven't found the slime boss.
No, but I found slime.
Well, we'll thank. Great.
I found a
picked
copper
slime
node
off the floor.
west.
Well, copper nodes are going to be a... I doubt we'll get to those today somehow.
Is anybody objecting to using 4 copper bars to make a watering can?
No,
Loads of
go for
copper.
it. I mean, I'm coming back with 34 copper anyway. Oh,
As long as
Right.
there's no more food. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Adam, come here. I think down here. Come to me. Here, stand here. See if there you go.
what?
Wait for it.
Wait for what?
Green shaky. It's down here.
Oh yeah, we're not looking for the worm boss. We're looking for the slime boss.
Yeah, the slime boss is the one that does the ground shaking. Yeah, it's over here to the right.
Well, let me also work out. So hold on. Work chest pot copper anvil. Let's get all this stuff smelting up then. And I will build a repair bench. Pausing for a moment in case anyone says, no, I've already built one. But no one did. How do I repair things? Huh? I just repair... I'm very confused. I just repaired something and I apparently already had some scrap in my inventory.
No,
can get them from-
in one of the chests.
Oh,
and
maybe I
threw
just,
some on the
maybe just
floor
found
earlier.
it. Yeah.
Oh. Understand where this slime mob is.
But yeah, Max, you did loads of cooking last time. Feel free to just go and explore and murder and stuff. Don't feel duty bound to do the same thing. Unless you want to, which is also fine. Do I have any more? Okay, so with a...
Here it is.
So we should be able to build a tin. Be 15 bars for a tin workbench. Which would be a good idea. Fortunately, we only have 2 tin. So could we get 13 more tin between us?
Where you get tin from? I think it's a bit further out.
I've got 3 full tin bars, if that's of any use.
Well, we need 15 tin bars between us.
Which is how many tin in total?
15.
Okay, so it's not like 3-to-1 ratio or anything.
Yeah, just 1 to 1, I think.
I'm trying to find my way back. I'm in Chalker's maze.
And as soon as we can, we should build a map. I haven't seen it pop up, but I'm waiting for enough tin to build a tin workbench. As I said, we're currently at
Sword.
3rd tin. Build a copper pickaxe instead of a wooden one. Can you imagine having a wooden pickaxe? When I hit this stone, my pickaxe just breaks. And I guess if you're doing like lightweight, not balsamic rock, what's it called? Basalt. Unless balsamic.
Fungal soil.
Huh?
Fungal soil will grow mushrooms when it's straight by itself without.
No. Fungal soil is where you grow pod. That fungal soil is the dangerous biome.
Oh right, well there's loads of that here.
Well, when I said possibly that's not a good place to go. Did you find the boss, Malcolm?
Yep.
No, there's fungal shit right by that way. Puzzle? Is that the stuff that you're thinking?
Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can hear it now. So I'm going to my right.
Yeah, I've dug down to it, basically. Not quite all the way through, but...
Well, it wasn't hard, I don't recall. Not the first one. When we did them in the wrong order. So obviously we did the blimmin'. Oh, so slimes now drop repair parts. I'm sure that wasn't the case before.
No. I think they only done seeds before, didn't they?
Well, they definitely dropped slime.
No, I meant as an extra.
Yeah, I'm making a slightly wider route then.
Come down to help as well. I know it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Like what? What is it? What, a burrito? Sword? You want me to try and hit it?
A sword.
I like the way I didn't pick that up, but you did. Oh, it's still on the floor. Never mind.
Seeds are in the chest.
We're just going to just trying to kill it. We're not, if anybody else wants to help.
They know where to find us. Right?
Do we?
Well, yes, we are on the map. Oh, boss is at half health. Where am I? Oh.
Wait.
Oh yeah, there's 2 phases. Oh, don't jump on me. Jump on him. He's wearing armor. You know what we could do with? Is someone with a musket. Just to send.
I am on my way.
Don't worry, he's dead.
With a
I mean, you're literally not, so...
yes, I am. I've just made a sword and started walking towards
First
you.
chance!
Half an eye.
Oh, if you can...
Where the fuck did you go?
I love the way he says he's on his way, then goes, I'll just make a sword. Right, it's dead, it's
I
dead.
said I just made a sword.
Well, the boss is dead. So thank you for your input.
Adam, I stole some gear. I hope you don't mind.
I just got
Because I was tanking.
the blue chests and things.
I'm basically, because I was playing ranged last time, I'm basically going to try and just do everything melee this time. And see if they've balanced it. That's one melee.
Was that not... No, it wasn't the Hive Mother we killed, was it? Glurch.
Lurch, yeah.
Hooray! We've lit up 1/3 of the thing. Now we could craft a slime sword if we had a bunch of tin. Bear in mind we need 13 tin. We are up to 3.
No,
Where
we're
do we
not.
get tin from?
Oh, we're up to 6.
There's another 3 in the chest.
Okay, well we're up to 6.
Oh, change on this. And that just dropped on the floor somehow.
Oh, I see. Dump all the crap on me.
Welcome.
Yeah, have these random seeds. Ooh, armor. Thank you.
Welcome.
Are you giving him seeds? Give me your seed.
Giving him seeds. I'm giving him
No, it wasn't
peasant armor.
seeds, It was peasant armor. I think he's taking the piss.
No, it just dropped on the ground, and I thought you're not wearing anything, so I prefer it if you wear stuff. So
I prefer to
I don't.
freedom.
These mushroom mobs are quite annoying, aren't they? But they do drop mushrooms when you kill them, so that's good. Okay, up to a whopping 9 copper. Tin.
I've seen more. I've seen quite a bit of gold. I've seen no tin.
Should we make some more cooking
Isn't
pots?
Tin up to the very far north, like the
No,
opposite of
it's
copper.
slightly... No, it's just slightly further away. That was a terrible... back, let's move the cooking pots away, because we can't actually extend it in any direction there.
So has everyone kind of given up on Diablo then?
No, so we've got that pending for Friday.
Oh, wait. Oh.
But I can't do more than 5 recurring events, so... Wow, Shaka, this is a lot of identical looking chests. We have a lot of copper, now 50 copper.
Yeah, I'm digging up a load of copper. I'm just mining and exploring at the moment, really, just trying to find stuff.
Slimes were used for potions, weren't they?
Correct.
And we can't do that because we don't have enough tin. So we're still tin. Tin is our weakness.
Come back and just get rid of all my shit.
Probably pick up some food as I'm actually quite hungry. Oh god, I've eaten the food that Max made. Now I'm glowing. That can't be healthy. Does
That is
anyone...
very healthy.
Only if you're pregnant. And even then, if you're literally glowing, probably not so good. Does anyone remember how to make a room?
Yeah, doorway in a certain size. Terraria rules. Oh, and a bed.
It's probably the lack of bed. I was going to make a room for I don't even know what he's for.
Excuse me, what are you for?
Hold, I'll turn my aircon off. How you doing, Malcolm?
Turn my fan off. With what? Regards to...
Being warm.
Oh, I'm not. I'm nice and cool now. I've got a nice airflow going through the house.
So I have a date for my solar, October the 10th or before. Like October 10th at the latest was the way the lady phrased it.
How much did you pay, if you don't mind me asking? What's that comprised of? By the way, I do absolutely love Rob, just the way Rob does things like that. He goes, Adam's getting a new car. I want a new car. I'm just going to wait till Adam does all the research, and then I'll get whatever car he says is the best one, because he's doing all the research. And then he's just like, Adam wants solar. I can't want solar. I'm going to wait till he does all the research, and then I'll do the same thing.
So I'm getting a 6.4 kilowatt array, and a 5.2 kilowatt hour battery.
Okay.
Or 10.
So a bigger battery. I think. Oh no, it's
a pair of two. It's actually a pair of 2.6 batteries, but some of them only work in pairs. Quite bizarrely. And it is a 5-digit cost beginning with a 1. But it should pay itself back in not even 2. I mean, if I'm lucky, 2 years. If I'm unlucky, 3-year payback. It's ridiculous.
I think it would be a payback for me, I think. Over currently, and that's the key word, currently, I think over about 7.5 years. I've worked out maths wise, but that's that one, and that to be honest is only because of my usage, and that's also if I plan what. No. That's on my usage in comparison to your usage, because my usage is so much lower than yours throughout the day.
Bear in mind also, though, if you do have a lot of solar and you're not there and your battery's full, you do flog the regs back to the grid. It's not a lot.
Which you don't get anything for it, really.
You don't get nothing for it. But bear in mind, you're not there. Your solar is doing nothing. So that's difference. Let me do the. I can do the best case maths. This will be crazy best case. It should be 6.4 kilowatt multiplied by, let's say, 8 hours of sunshine multiplied by 4p multiplied by 365 days a year.
That's what it actually is. It's like 4p.
75 quid a year.
Oh boy.
Is that right? No, that can't be right. £2.
You little fucker.
No, 700 quid a year. Yeah, 700 quid a year. I think. Let me do it. So 4 times 6 times 8.
No, it's not 700 quid a year.
Yeah, it is. It's 192 pence a day multiplied by 365 is £70. Or it's £700 divided by 100. £700, 80 pence. That's assuming a whatever it was I put in the calculation kilowatt array. Obviously, the bigger that your solar, the more you're putting back. It's not a lot, but it's quite a lot when you multiply it up by my battery is full and I'm not at home using the electricity.
I think for me it would be, as an example, having a heat pump and also having a heat pump, basically, to be honest, because then you get your heating and water from electricity. That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, but
I don't currently have that.
Yeah.
So there is always the argument that I can get it, and then in the future it will make more sense because it's going to be more expensive now. It's going to be more expensive, than it will be. Sorry, I'm playing and not thinking.
Part of it. I mean,
it's more expensive.
How much
it's
do
more
you use
expensive,
on
and
gas?
It will be more expensive. I don't know. I haven't got that out, but I could look at it. But
my gas usage is fuck all. It's just fuck all. I don't like using gas. It's horrible. I hate the very concept of just burning gas to warm shit up.
I know. I agree. It's shit, but we do use gas because our hot water and heating is gas, and also electric. We have a gas hob, so we do use gas. Let me go and have a look on. I'll tell you what, I do it on the PC, and I can screenshot it as well.
One Zard, I think I know who that is, says, I'm getting a water wheel fitted to the side of the house. There's no river, but the kids can run in it. It's not a water wheel then, is it? It's a treadmill. But yeah, my only sadness is that I don't get to start collecting that yummy solar energy until October. Yeah, after the summer. But hey.
Yeah. At least you get it for summer next year.
True.
Right, so, Adam,
Yes.
these are my rates for gas.
Oh boy, thrilling content on the channel tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Here are my gas rates. Yeah, but
Here's my gas.
But the problem is that gas is very hard to work out how much gas you use. Like, how much gas does a shower cost?
Why?
You've no idea how much.
Oh,
But you do know how much
no.
a cup of tea costs. Or to run your computer for an hour.
But I can also tell you how much gas I've used in a year, as an example. Aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not anywhere near as straightforward to work out because of the.
No, well, that's my. I know what you mean, but that's my point. It's a lot cheaper than electricity. But the other thing is, of course, if it's solar, then you're not paying for that electricity anyway. You've kind of paid for it in a lump sum.
It is a lot cheaper than electricity, but what do you mean it's a lot cheaper for electricity? Per.
If you're heating up, let's say a cubic meter of water, it's going to be cheaper to do it with gas than it is to do it with electricity.
Sorry, can you just list your hobbies again for a moment?
My hobbies.
Oh, damn it! I don't want to throw it on the floor. How do I split stack on the pad? Can you go to that, Max?
I found tin, but I've got no inventory space.
Get rid of something less important than tin, which would be, oh yeah, everything.
Oh yeah.
We got the joke. You don't need to explain it to us.
Not an izzard again. Fuck's sake! I hate
Right.
that guy.
It's that I think I just said heating a cubic meter of water.
Yeah, I don't think he understands how much water that is.
It's a ton of water.
Yeah, literally a ton of water.
I'm sure I've heated a ton of water in my house at some point. Not in one lump sum, but you know.
But it's a lot harder to work out gas usage. I know it's cheaper per kilowatt hour, but that doesn't mean it's efficient. Like when you burn gas, I've no idea what the efficiency is. It's also not renewable.
I think it's quite. I know, and I agree with you. Yeah.
We need to stop burning stuff as a race, basically.
Yeah. I mean, how do you heat the water in your house?
I huff on it.
Sorry, what? You do what? Say that again.
I huff on it. It doesn't matter because my gas usage is not even like 2% of my electricity usage. It's a fairly irrelevant amount. So it doesn't matter what my gas usage is.
That's the argument, though, isn't it? Is that no amount is an irrelevant amount because if everyone has a very small amount, it still adds up to a large amount. So, yeah,
but
still
not
burn
as much as
gas.
large. Yeah, but I only burn gas, but only for a very limited number of things, like cooking and
Water.
Yeah.
And not heating.
In theory, yes, but in practice, this house does not get that cold. We've got double glazing. The sun hits it the whole day long. It's got 93 feet of insulation in the loft.
Yeah.
Why aren't we investing in ground-based heat pumps instead?
I saw an installation of a ground-based heat pump, and it's a lot less ground than it sounds. It's just fucking tubing. Like it's just a hose pipe.
It depends how you do it, though.
It's pretty much a hose pipe running under your garden. I was like, oh.
Well, you say that. You say sometimes they don't always do it like that. They do. There's either one that's like a couple of feet under the ground over a large period of area, or you can have like a borehole basically dug and go quite deep down. That's the better way to do it. Yeah,
but one of those is possible and easy and straightforward, and the other one is boring a hole straight down. That's the less.
And one of those is much more efficient, and you pay a one-off cost to get more benefit from it, and also takes up much less real estate. If you don't have a garden or a property that big, you can go straight down still, though. But one of them you've got a hole, and one of them you don't. Like, I'm not joking when I just say you more or less run cables under your garden, and then you put the garden back on top of it. It's like quite boringly low tech, but it's nowhere near as efficient, surprisingly, as air source heat pumps. I think it's 1-to-3 ratio, whereas air ones are like 1-to-8. I think the argument is you get most of the year around you're better off with an air source heat pump.
And we just type that into Charlie Mini.
An air horse cease pump. There you go. You're better off with an air source heat pump, but in winter you're better off with a ground source heat pump. overall, it depends on where. Like, if you're in Norway or something like that, I don't know, or Iceland or something, you're probably better off with a ground source heat pump than you are an air source one.
Maybe.
Burper.
No, I have just come across a fair amount of train tracks and Dungeonish,
Get really excited with train tracks, don't you?
and I can't pick any of
Oh, I
them.
was muted.
I need to.
I was
Oh.
trying to ask, trying to what?
I wonder what the why it was so wonderfully peaceful for once playing a game, but
No, I was just thinking air source heat pumps, the gas in them boils at -55. So
Well-
they should work just as well when it's cold as when it's hot, depending on the gas you put in.
but
They're pretty-
if you have an air,
they're pretty much as efficient down to about -10 degrees. I think my one promise is that down to -10. But you'll
yes. So the problem with it is that the fins, the radiator, basically freezes the humidity in the air. So then you have to basically spend some of that energy defrosting the radiator every so often.
Yeah. Allow me to sum up, because Malcolm is not very good at doing that. It costs a bit more electricity to run when it's really cold out. Like, they are okay. They take an hour to heat up your room rather than half an hour.
Thank you for surmising. Also, fuck you.
Well, I'm right.
Thank you.
You're right.
I didn't say you're right. You're wrong. Sorry.
But yeah, I see people going. The basic upshot is you need to run them for a bit longer in the winter because they just don't blow out quite such warm air because they can't
Oh, this is
up the water air out. Go on.
really disappointing. I put air horse heat pump into Darley Mini as prompt, and it's given me 9 wobbly pictures of air source heat pumps. No horses at any size.
I can't wait for Dali 2. I am so blown away by it. Like, to the point where some guy, there's one guy that tweeted going, "These AI bots aren't real. It's me. I'm drawing it. Please stop typing those things in. I'm losing my mind here."
Oh, that's hilarious.
Has it auto-corrected what you said?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Has it gone?
Makes you wonder.
That's a silly thing.
No, I would never say that.
Well, I don't think it's real. It's actually just banks and banks of children typing at Google images search. So yes, it's also corrected it, and then they've just run it through a filter.
We have a lot more iron than tin. 14. Okay, I'll make thingy.
There is a
I'll
lot of
make
tin
thingy.
iron that I've just dumped, but I need a better pickaxe to go and harvest more.
Did you dump iron?
Is it? Yes.
You did dump iron. Okay, impressive.
How do I make an iron pickaxe? I cannot remember.
No, you need an iron anvil. A tin anvil next, and now we need 8 more tin.
Okay. And where the fuck has the food chest gone?
It's down here, next to the 2 cookie things.
Oh, okay. Next to the 2 cookie things.
Yeah.
I like cookies.
They run on magic fire.
mean-
Someone just dropped the. Does someone mean to drop their crafting table, by the way?
What? Drop it where? Oh. Well, I don't know. As an extra crafting table.
Okay, where are we putting seeds?
Where are we putting word?
The seeds will just go into the chest next to the
Cookie things.
cookie thing. Yeah. I have a
A
whole
lot of
bunch of
wood in
seeds on me.
this here chest. Would anyone like a necklace? That isn't a euphemism.
What does it do?
Crit chance. Floor.
I don't need to crit. I don't miss. How do we resummon the boss?
You go and buy the spawny thing from the spawny dude.
We sort out the spawny dude. I started to build a house, but he hasn't moved in. I don't know why not.
Yeah, he just needs to respawn probably.
I racially abused him, and he still don't move in, and I don't know what else to
Oh,
do.
I can download. Racially abused him.
Okay. Has
Let me
anybody
go and whisper sweet nothings to him and see if he decides to come
Are
into
you gonna
our
hit
house.
him with
Actually,
an
no,
axe?
that's not a good idea.
And someone stop mixing the uncooked food with the cooked food, please.
I did ask where you wanted it put. I didn't get an answer.
Right, uncooked
Should
food
we
or
ask?
seeds?
Seeds or uncooked food can go in the bottom chest. Because they're random stuff. Don't want tree seeds. Tree seeds, no. Tree seeds bad. Tree seeds, yeah, I don't like.
No, we don't have any spare tin. And if we did, we were saving up towards an anvil. Oh, fungal soil. Ground cover interspersed with mycelium. I know that from Star Trek. Over time, mushrooms and shroomen will grow on it.
Welcome.
I don't know why I've got 20 of it in my inventory, but thanks.
I don't want it.
Also, I think we have enough nondescript green chests. If we could focus more on different chests, that would be splendid.
Well, previously we had to paint them.
We probably still do, but it's probably worth doing because right now I'm like, where does literally anything go in the identical coloured chest? Incidentally, did we? So I don't know if you saw my comment earlier about what's it called, liquidity mining. I was actually genuinely curious because I hadn't heard about that, and it does look like it is potentially very lucrative. But I did like the idea that Rob had of just buying a warehouse and filling it with batteries and putting solar on and then selling the electricity. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, in theory, that would make some money, and then however much money it made this year, they make a bit more next year, and then you just keep buying solar for it.
And then you also have a warehouse that you can rent out.
Well,
There is a farmer near me that is slowly converting all of his fields to solar panels.
whoops.
That's fine to all starve.
Well, we're not well, yeah, but that's all right till we can't afford to run anything. We're not lacking places to to grow stuff in the UK.
Dig for victory.
Right, what are you planning to do? Get an allotment?
Right. Build the back garden to food. Grow vegetables.
But that's what you've done there, Max. It's called the slippery slope fallacy, because you've immediately said, well, if everybody puts all farms to solar, we'll all starve, which is true, but that's not going to happen.
I'm sure we'll get our food from another
No,
country.
it's not. It's not going to happen. There's no way hope. That will never, ever, ever happen. Because, once you've converted a whole bunch, you go, you know what, we don't have enough food. Then people start to grow food again. It's not as if we're going to convert all...
Food takes a while to grow. You can't just go, we'll do some more food now.
Yes,
It takes a bit of planning, doesn't it?
Yeah, but what your argument seems to be, we might suddenly accidentally convert everything into solar farms without realising. That's not going to happen. Well, that's not going to happen. It's not like everyone's going to do it overnight going, oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Ho.
Yes, but it makes it more interesting if I do talk, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Bob not talk.
Adam, 1329 is my consumption of gas last year.
But yeah,
from a year before to today.
But as far as I'm aware, in the vast majority of cases in the UK, we're growing food that we're not using. We're not very good at distributing the food, rather than any sort of lack of food being grown. Which is horrible, but that is unfortunately where we're at.
What your sauce?
What?
You motherfucker!
But my source? What, have you never ever heard of?
Nope.
You've never heard of farming subsidies?
Nope.
You've literally played farming sim with us. How have you not heard of farming subsidies? Like, quite often, like, I don't know, milk, butter, whatever, it's so unbelievably cheap and oversubscribed. We pay the farmers money literally so they don't go bust.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of whether or not anyone ever drinks that butter, drinks the milk, or we just chuck it away, we pay the farmers for it so they can continue to be around when next year we might need them. Or, so they did with the farmers don't all go bust. Which is why solar's good, because we definitely always need solar. Plus, it's a lot less effort than running a farm. You just, give it a wipe every so often. Or
Not a farm.
the solar panels.
Oh.
But I personally don't think field-based solar is... It's not that it's not a good use, but we have... I do not know how many millions of acres of wasted rooftop space in the country. We don't need to worry about field solar when we've got, every car parks, every supermarket, every warehouse, every house
every building.
Yes, but yeah, there's
Every hen house, dog house.
I'm surprised the government.
not being sub more?
I mean, is it unrealistic to expect the government to say, "Look, whenever our roof becomes available,
Max,
the government"?
Max, hold on. Is it
Say it again.
unrealistic to expect the government to? Yes, it is. No matter what
Yeah.
the rest of your sentence is, apparently it is.
No.
Unless it's screw us over.
People. Yeah, tax people, yeah.
No, get them to pay their own tax. Get them to pay their own energy bills out of their expenses. The fucking,
Who?
abusing bastards.
Get who to pay their energy bills at their expenses? Sorry.
The
They, them.
what do you call it? People in Parliament.
MPs.
I'm really confused.
Whoops. Yes.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Get the MPs to pay for what?
So the MPs use
Yeah.
their expenses to pay for their gas and electric bills.
Well,
Which
yeah,
is a fucking
but in the grand scheme
abuse
of
of power,
things, it's not a big amount of money, and it's not a big amount of electricity. That doesn't make
yeah, they shouldn't be abusing their expenses.
yeah, but it doesn't really make a difference to you one way or the other whether or not they are. Like, apart from morally, it's not like they're using up a large amount of resources doing it.
Yeah, but they're all at it, aren't they? So
Well,
multiply that out across
If you've
quite
got
a few of them.
1,500
Across-
MPs all claiming
Yeah.
£1,000 a year, that's 15 grand a year.
Yes. There's 650
A lot of
MPs,
money.
by the way, and I'm a bit shocked that no one knew that without Googling it like I just did.
There's how many MPs?
650.
Right, okay, so 650 times 1,000 is 650,000.
So,
Yeah. Have to send some people to Rwanda.
wait. Do you have any idea, as of our GDP, what an irrelevant amount 650,000 is? That's 65 million. It's an irrelevant amount.
Yeah, but if you had that in your back pocket, you'd be like, woohoo!
No, that's nothing.
that's how it
about
works,
Adam,
no,
Adam, they're
I-
redoing their duck ponds.
as a person,
Yeah.
650,000 is a huge amount of money. As a country, it's just
Or even a company.
It's just a rounding error at that point. And that's the problem. Newspapers get people very het up over irrelevant amounts. The example being the fishing industry being worth £150 million a year. Oh, that's so much money. Europe, blah, blah, blah. And as I said, the fun fact is that Games Workshop make more money than that every single year. Like, they are bigger than the UK fishing rights industry. But 150 million sounds like so much money, but it's just not. It's really not. Again, not for you and me, for the GDP of a country, which is $2.7 trillion a year.
Adam, please tell me you put your little finger in your mouth when you said that.
$2.708 trillion. But that's why worrying about MPs squandering even £65 million a year is just irrelevant. Well, I would much rather we stop pumping money into, the oil industry, for example, who received just in what was it? Hold on, worldwide oil subsidies. It's some batshit. Yes, $11 million a minute is what we subsidize the most profitable business on the planet. Mad, isn't it?
You know what might surprise people is the House of Lords is considerably bigger than the House of Commons. There's something like 800 and odd peers. But it's slashed in the around 2000, didn't it? When they got rid of a load of them, but it's slowly crept up since then.
So should they not be called Commons, not Lords then? If there's more than the Commoners. I don't know if that's good. Should we have more Lords than MPs? I really don't know. Mostly what I know about the House of Lords is they just sort of, oh, that's a fucking stupid idea, you're not doing that. So, on that basis, I'm all for them.
They can't actually block anything.
Aren't they?
Who, the Lords or the MPs?
Pretty sure.
The House of Lords
Yeah, I'm
can't.
pretty sure they can.
Yeah, didn't they send
They
something?
can't.
Didn't they send something
It's
back
up to the government ultimately to
fairly
get the last word.
recently?
Yeah, they often do, but it's ultimately up to the government. The House of Commons is actually the primary house, and the House of Lords is secondary.
But they can reject a bill.
Yeah, but then
There.
it can be passed anyway. There's also the issue with hereditary peerages and there's an awful lot more men than women, as you can see from that graph. The only time you'll get a female is if a peer had no sons, no
Viable
sons.
offspring.
It looks like you're wrong. The House of Lords cannot veto a finance bill. Parliament Act of 1911. They can't hold up a finance bill for longer than a month. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, they can delay things.
Looks like they can obstruct what's called a major bill, but not a financial bill. But I'm rapidly.
Like I said, they can delay, but it's if you're not interested in it, then give up now. Anyway, it's the fact that they're unelected I think is more disappointing. Although you could say that's a good thing because they're not playing to the popular vote. They're not trying to please their constituents or anything like that. They're just voting with their own human opinions.
I do kind of agree with that. I think that's a really good thing to have. Whether it's the right way to do it or not is a different question. But I think having people who aren't purely it works. It's a good thing and a bad thing. Having people who aren't basically just pandering to just to get their party back in power again, and actually doing what's right is a good thing.
I just wish they had a better way of qualifying. Like for other professions. You qualify by studying and doing exams and things like that, but for this, you just basically have to have a dad who's already won.
Yeah. So the House of Lords are most unlikely to reject a government bill more than once, but if they were to do so, the House of Commons have the power of ignoring them. The House of Commons has the power to override the House of Lords by use of the Parliament Act, which sets out the superiority of the Commons over the Lords by virtue of the Commons having been directly elected.
Exactly.
In practicality, apparently, though, if that happens, then they tend to thrash it out rather than going, "Oh, we're gonna do it anyway." But a bit like the Queen banging her again.
Yeah, and then precedent is one thing, but after the last few years of this government, we've seen things like Johnson trying to prorogue Parliament and all sorts of crazy nonsense going on, haven't we? So all bets are off. By the way, just change of topic. This flight to Rwanda that didn't happen today.
I was
yesterday.
I was extremely confused because I vaguely read about it, and they seem to be talking about one thing. I thought these were Ukrainian refugees.
Not Ukraine. Originally, I heard
because they keep saying
Ukrainian,
it's to break the cycle of human trafficking, and I'm like, what does that have to do with it? Have I missed something here? Apparently,
it's people who illegally enter the UK, for instance, like on rubber dinghies over the channel and things like that. That's what they're trying to. They're trying to basically say, oh yeah, by deporting people, we're going to be putting people off from wanting to come to the country because then they'll pay so much. It'll be dangerous and worse for everyone, including mainly them. And they won't do it if they know that we'll catch them and send them to Rwanda.
Yeah, what they're saying is that people are coming by these dangerous routes in unsafe dinghies and they're sort of they are sort of groomed by organised criminals who profit from it, and they die in vast numbers. And but the contradiction is that they're saying, when people say, "Oh, I can't believe you're sending them to Rwanda," that's awful. The government says, no, Rwanda's perfectly accessible, up-and-coming place, and it's all nice. Look, we've got these hotel rooms for them. It'll be lovely. Oh, why are you sending them there? Well, it's a deterrent.
So the bit that got me was just a vague, like, it's stopping human trafficking, because it seems like a sort of a slightly outdated "will you think of the children." It's quite hard to argue, if it will stop human trafficking, obviously I'm for that. Just seems to sort of...
Yeah, well, in that case, carry on. Yeah, well, the government would say that, it's all very well criticising our plan, but no one's come up with a better idea. Meanwhile, they just keep coming in their dinghies.
Oh, 10,000 a year of them. Oh, no.
I was having a debate with people at lunchtime today saying, well, really, the problem is just human nature being tribal, human tribalism, the fact that, if you look at the Earth from space or even just an airplane, there's no real borders there. They're all human constructs that we draw on maps. Why don't we just let everyone go where they want? Look at the EU. You've got your liberty to live and work wherever you want. You just expand that to the whole globe, And of course, I was playing devil's advocate, and then they were backing down, saying, no, people who are born here contribute to society, and all these people coming from other countries,
People who
they
are
might
born
be
here.
criminals.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So
Well, that was the thing, and I was
hold on, just to be clear, these are people at your work.
Yeah, but I was leading them to say...
Okay, but the people at your work surely exclusively deal, not exclusively, but in a large part deal with English people who are absolutely not well upstanding, contributing members to society.
Well, I made that point that, about crime rates, and I was like, well, just how much crime do you think is illegal immigrants? How much of what percentage of all crime is committed? And I think they're well, let's just say lots of people's perception of that, I think, is way off.
Well, if the immigration rate's about 10%, I'm going to hazard a guess that the crime rate is probably about 10%, give or take. Probably not a very big amount.
I think the give or take is more than you expect, and also it's not like people are upstanding citizens by virtue of the fact that they were born here. We've got plenty of murdering
homegrown crims.
Born, yeah,
homegrown crims. Nice.
And of course, people don't like this argument because they're sort of going like, I'm not racist, but people don't like
racist.
But they don't want to go. What's it? Health. It was health tourism was the argument previously, wasn't it? Oh, they come over here to use their NHS.
You get people going, oh, look, I'm not saying that people coming to this country are bad and people that are born here are good. And it's like, well, you kind of are. That kind of is underlying all your argument.
The thing that makes me laugh is when people say they're coming over here, taking our jobs. It's like, what, the jobs that you don't want?
Like picking asparagus from fields.
Whatever you want with that tin.
I'm going to make a tin thing. The thing is, I don't remember the exact numbers, I'm afraid, but it doesn't take very long for, on average, a migrant to be a net bonus to the UK economy. It's like 12 months or something. They are a burden for a bit, but as a rule, they get a job and start paying taxes.
Yeah, but you're cunningly just saying migrants there. You're not distinguishing between so-called illegal immigrants or undocumented persons and people who come here looking for work. We've got the issue of people coming here, economic migrants who are sending money home. Personally, I don't have a problem with, especially if you just open it up to everyone. But no, someone was telling me that they come in these dinghies. They just they slip in. They don't get registered, so they just disappear. And I was saying, well, first of all, if they just disappear, then what's the problem? Oh well, because they're committing crime. Then they become criminals. It's just a lot of silly arguing.
So
I just like to play devil's advocate. So why can't we just as a thought exercise, instead of sending people back or deporting them or putting them in camps and deporting them, why don't we just welcome everyone that lands on our shores and say, would you please register and become get a job, help you get a job, and then you can pay taxes and contribute to society. Why not? No one seems to have a good answer to that.
Really? Australia, the 80s, done. Because they did that. And it went really, really badly.
Massively tipped up. How many unemployed Chinese are over there?
Oh, I was literally, not even, millions of Chinese turned up with no skills, no ability to speak English, flooded the country. And now Australia has some of the toughest immigration laws in the world because of this.
Okay, but again, I'm just playing devil's advocate here. But okay, those Chinese people are humans too.
Are they?
No.
And that's how it always ends up. Yeah, so they're humans too, right? So they're also born on Earth. So you could say, look, again, playing devil's advocate, they've got as much right to be on any given bit of Earth as the Australians, right? But you're saying that people who are born there, like if I brought 10 foreigners into the country, you'd have a problem with that.
If you brought 10 foreigners into your country?
Yeah, if I just sort of if I brought 10 people in on a dinghy into this country and the population has gone up by 10 and they're useless or whatever, right, you'd have a big problem with that. But if I went and had 10 kids and made them useless by bringing them up, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine because by basically, but that's fine because they were born here, so that's all right.
Scroungers. I think it's the term for.
Yeah, whereas the people who come in on the boat could, as you were just saying, they could in time become net contributors, whereas the 10 kids that I've had might be a leech.
Oh, this is why whenever you're dealing with talking about groups of people, using the word all or intimating the word all is disingenuous.
Yeah, well, words like always, never, all, quite bad words to use in any intellectual argument.
Most.
Jay just asked the question.
Right. I am currently unemployed. I do not contribute to society at this moment in time in a paid, what would you call it? Like in a paid...
You're not even contributing to this conversation at this point.
Right.
I'm leaving for
I do volunteer my time, my services and things like that to specific needs. I'm a drain on society. Would you say that I'm a leech?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a point they're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, can I send you to Rwanda?
Please do.
I mean, this is what's called society. As a rule of thumb, most people contribute in a net positive to society. You're not forced to, but you generally do. But not all people do, and those people are leeches. But that's how it works. In the same way that
the 10 years that I had my own company where I employed 30 people and paid their taxes and national insurance contributions.
Well, I'd say at that point you didn't listen to the bit where I said net positive and just ignored that.
Yeah,
part.
I know. No, that's what I'm saying. Is that considered a positive?
Well, that's what
that would cover the deficit that I am now causing this country.
Well, that's what net positive.
That's what net positive means.
That's literally what I said.
That's really hard to quantify anyway, isn't it?
Well, yeah, this is the thing.
You mean without knowing very specific detail, intimate details, which we're not going to get into, but very specific intimate details that Jay would have.
Yeah, but it's like anything.
To do that comparison for one person,
which you measure accurately.
Yeah.
Their incomings and outgoings, and then you.
Well, you've only got them while they're here, haven't you?
Sorry, just to talk about the game for a brief moment. Sorry, it's a drag. Can we get more fungal floor, please? If you've got any.
I want me to throw that away. We didn't want it. I've had tons.
Great. Well, moving on. I also could do with 20 iron.
We're getting iron at the moment.
20. Yeah, just any old
iron. Food, by the way. Don't forget to eat.
Any old iron.
Please come and take some food out of my chest because I've got too much.
Oh God, who's been planting wood in the middle of this? Was it me? It might be me.
Any old iron.
No, don't let them grow. Let them grow. Don't waste them. But yeah, that might be me.
Sorry, let them grow. No,
the tree plant, the wood patches up here.
Yeah, no, I think I may have accidentally just put down some of the wrong seeds.
Can anybody remember how to do vitality points or whatever the fuck they're called?
Do you mean potions?
What are you trying to do? What do you want?
Skill points available, but I can't remember where.
Press tab on your character screen at the top right where you can see your gear. There's a star icon. Click on that, and then one of them will have a gold or yellow icon next to it. Click it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Problem.
So I don't really know about Australia in the 80s, but I know they've got a points-based system now. But I was kind of told, if you just open up the borders, it'll flood in, and our infrastructure will be overwhelmed, will be swamped. And I think, well, just let them contribute to building up infrastructure. Then, like, all the land will be taken. I was like, have you been in a plane and looked down at this country? Like, we build on 3% of the land. A lot of it is just empty. We need all the green space for growing food and stuff. Anyway, we've got a bit silly at that point.
To be fair, the guys that have been, deported to Rwanda, on the behalf of the government, I mean, they could have been really harsh and just deported them to the north of England.
Or to Kent or something.
Well, it's all about, all these things are based on sort of weighing up the value of a person and then deciding what to do with them. And the thing is, let's just say that every country had a points-based system. They only let in the people that score highly. And let's face it, all their schemes are going to be similar because they're all going to want, technical people, skilled people, and they're not going to want very unskilled people.
Unskilled workers, there's
what-
plenty of them.
You say that. It depends. An unskilled worker who has the drive to actually could do a lot of work is very valuable.
So,
Like,
Yeah.
really matter what country it is, like
a labourer on a building site is an unskilled worker.
Depends what he's doing.
it depends.
Laying
what-
bricks ain't
yeah.
unskilled.
This is purely a person that is picking up, say, 30 bricks, carrying them from one place to another, or a bucket of muck from one place to another. Got no skill set whatsoever.
That's the thing.
Wait,
they,
hold on,
they might
hold
be an
on.
unskilled. They might be an unskilled
What?
person, but they're actually contributing.
Yeah, Jay, you haven't really finished then. So someone's carrying buckets of stuff from one place to another, whereas the second half of the sentence.
They're supporting a skilled person.
Yes.
So, as an unskilled worker, are they not contributing?
Yeah, so just like apprentices in general. Yeah, I think so. But my point was that if every country hypothetically had a points-based immigration system, an entry system, and with a few variances due to different geography and so on, they're more or less going to be scoring for the same things, which is skills, right? So in that hypothetical situation, what are you going to do with all the low-scoring people that no country wants?
Send them to
Can't-
Rwanda.
Can't send them to Australia. They can't send them to Australia. They can't get in.
They'd have to remain in their country of birth.
Oh, hold on.
Let's go.
Soylent Green.
Okay. Stop running away.
Oh my god.
Have some
Do you want
food.
to kill all the poor people?
No, I'm just saying, have we run it through the computer?
What do you reckon? What
Future
what
says
what does Australia do with all the people who don't score high enough? Just turn them round, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What if we all did that? Then where would we be?
Full of, well, probably the best countries in the world would have most of the
arseholes.
people.
Best country.
Yeah.
What was that? Say that
It's
again.
not a football league.
Well, in that case, well, you're assuming in this hypothetical example, everyone's applying to each country equally, which they wouldn't. Like America has a very difficult way of getting in, but they'll get more applications, so they'll end up with all the good ones, and then a country like, we'll say Rwanda for sake of argument, because apparently it's a terrible place, they would get many less applications, and they only get people who got turned down from America.
So do you think that if you run this simulation, that over time you're going to end up with some very populations that are highly skilled and other countries that are just ghettos?
Assuming, well, no, because it will probably set self-balance. Because obviously, as America fills up with highly skilled people, you'd have to be higher and higher skilled to go there, because they would change the system. So Australia's system, you score very highly if you're a doctor, because they don't have enough doctors and nurses. The EU had a system for American immigrants where, again, nurses scored very, very highly because we just didn't have enough. So you would adjust the system to allow people in based on the needs, and then it boils down to becoming a country where you're trying to attract people. So you're kind of running countries like businesses at that point.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're suffering from lack of doctors and nurses now, especially since Brexit.
How many tin bars do we have? I've just done another 2. There's 22 in the smelter that someone's just dumped in there. What have we got left?
I just dumped the 22 iron in there.
Oh, good.
And I would like to make an iron pick because
Nope.
I'm
Next,
Yeah.
because next step is iron craft bar bench, 20 iron bars.
Yep, which is
So that's our
what
next.
we
That's
want.
our next tier.
As soon as we get that min,
Yes,
so I can
correct.
go and
Yeah.
harvest.
Yeah, I only 5 more iron bars.
But can I please have an iron pick as soon as possible, because this one's dying and I'm trying to get through and get more iron, and it's difficult.
Who
And
keeps
some food as well.
dumping food in my inventory.
You do.
No, it's every time I open my inventory, I've got a fucking ton of soups and jellies.
That's food. Needs to live.
Just doing the Ashton thing of
Adam?
stuffing your crap into their backpack. What?
Is that a possibility? May I have an iron pick?
Only if we have enough after I've made the next tier
yes.
bench.
Yes.
which I need.
But then, because I'm
think
I'm running
I
around
think
grabbing
more
we'll
iron.
have loads. I think we'll have loads.
We need 20 iron bars and there's 25. 30. So there should be enough for both of us to have the pick and go mining.
Why? Someone just put a feather in my inventory.
You're welcome. Chuck it in your offhand and then press space, whatever your button is. I don't know. Then you get around the base faster.
How do we
4, 2, 62.
do the lanterns or whatever it is for going in the offhand so we can see what the fuck we're doing?
Let's eat glow food, then you don't need to.
Or just craft one.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking for copper, but all the copper bars are gone. No, they haven't. They're there.
You also need slime.
I don't know. Is there some kind of logic to where we're putting things in this base?
Yes.
Well, can you explain it to me?
Yeah, wherever.
Please.
Cool. And I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I can do that.
Okay, and then 10 iron bars, and then there should be 6 left over, I think. Now we get access to a cartography table, more iron bars, jewelry.
Give me. And gold. We can't do gold.
No,
can
we need to make an iron kiln.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3. So I need 7 more.
Do you mean a smelter kiln?
Yeah, but I wasn't do that yet. I just wanted to get I wanted to get access to the iron tier.
Has anybody?
We need to make a. We really need to make this kiln then ASAP because we need to get.
What do we need gold for?
Has anybody got 5 slime?
Make the kiln to be able to make gold to be able to
slime. There is slime in one of the chests.
Yeah, I
so
just found
this kiln, Adam, all these kilns or smelters, whatever, they do copper, iron, and tin.
Yeah, but
they don't do gold. We need gold to make the stuff with the iron anvil.
Excuse me, is gold.
Why is Jay dressed up like Black Widow?
I'm not.
You got ginger hair. You're wearing black stuff. Yes, you are.
Who's Black Widow?
What?
Who is Black Widow?
I don't get the
Really?
joke.
Character.
The joke is he's not joking.
Seriously, who is Black
MCU, what's that stand for again?
One of the ladies from the quite popular comic book films. The one who looks like you, specifically.
Oh. Okay. Well, I was actually going to make it look like me.
I don't know. She's only been in about a dozen films.
I've not seen them.
Well, that's a lie, because I know you've seen them.
What films?
What films? You know, the Marvel
Have you seen the Avengers films? Have you seen the Iron Man film?
Yes.
Well, then you've seen her in it, then.
Right, okay. Who is she? She a goodie, baddie, or what?
I don't know. If only there was some way you could Alt-Tab and just type Black Widow into Google image search.
I have.
And if you see pictures of spiders, add the word lady afterwards, or Marvel, or film, or other things. Anyway, we have an iron anvil now, which makes us lets us make iron stuff. Gold bar, iron bar.
Yeah, but we can't make any of it though.
Cool. Well, chop chop.
No, we can't make anything. We can't make any of those items.
I'm making a whole run of special food. We have a chance of epic food.
Badass goodies.
Adam, have you got the iron still on you, or is that all of the iron gone?
Well, there was supposed to be like 6 left over, and I don't know where it's gone.
Well, I haven't got it.
I ain't got it.
He's dumped it in a chest somewhere.
I haven't.
I bet you.
I really haven't.
Any money you like. Either that or he's thrown it on the floor.
It's not done either of those. Oh, it's in. There's another anvil stuff.
Oh, I split it in 2 as another angle.
Yeah.
That was it. Okay, so we should now be able to make a potions table. 2. Remember, alchemists. So tin bars, wood, slime. At least the slime's not too hard.
Where the fuck has the copper gone again? I've literally just seen like 300 copper.
Yeah, it's in this tin up here. This thing. Yeah. You've got it.
Oh.
So I could do with that just a shit more ton more tin in order to defend our base as well.
There's 16 tin up here in the gold chest.
Cool. But obviously, lots more than that.
Right, I'm going to go down and mine incredibly
If you
slowly
bear
because
with
I haven't got an
me,
iron pickaxe.
Sorry, if you bear with me, I'm just going to make a pickaxe.
So, what's your
And
mining skill?
I'll come with you.
My mining skill is 55.
Noob.
Points.
Where do I see this?
Oh no, yeah, there. Sorry, I did.
Where are we going to dig stuff up? I mean, I only have a rubbish
You're-
pick. I only have a copper.
Yeah,
pickaxe.
me too. That's the same thing.
176. There was 176 damage to walls and objects that require mining to be destroyed. So I'm like 4 times your power.
What? No, he said what?
I do 100.
That wasn't what we said.
What, Jay?
I asked what
Say it
level he
again.
was.
Mining damage.
I've asked what level he was, and you're coming back his mining stats.
Yeah, you asked me what level I am in mining, and I said 55.
Yeah, I'm at 138 mining damage. If that was the question.
That's
Right,
not the
okay.
question.
That's not what I'm looking for then. Where do I find the mining damage? The mining.
You're not mining. You don't mean mining damage because that's a completely different thing. That's based on gear. You're talking about you're talking about mining skill. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
what the
but
mining skill
to be
is.
fair, mining skill just feeds into mining damage, which is that's the only important actual number.
Okay.
You also get the abilities underneath it. So, and there's stuff. Isn't there some good stuff about about ore being dropped or extra ore being dropped?
I've
do
lost-
wonder whether the Dolly gets confused with Black Widow the character and Black Widow the animal.
Well, probably not because Dali might. So I mentioned this before, but if you Google Python, the first hit has nothing to do with the snake. It starts off with the programming language. The snake has second hits relative to the programming language. Malcolm, will you wait up? For fuck's sake.
Is there any more iron anywhere? I don't know where the fuck it's gone.
We don't have very
Sure,
much
that'd
of
be
it.
fine.
All the iron has gone into infrastructure, which is now done and... Oh, we're in lava
So
world.
I will go and get more iron, tin, copper, shit. Is that where you and so
I don't know, Malcolm has just run off, and despite me having been sarcastic at him 3 times, has not... Oh, he's dead. Good.
Good.
3 times I was sarcastic, and he didn't come back.
maybe he didn't
Me
like
too.
your sarcasm?
And then he died. That's alright, I get to nick his stuff.
I can better not.
What are you going to do about it? Mr. Naked. Slap me
Kick
around
you
with
off the server.
Slap me around with your cock.
Kick me off the server. That's very easy.
But I
Google Black Widow. I don't get a spider until halfway down page 2. Google's off.
It's like in the bad old days of Warcraft, where anything Warcraft related, if you didn't want the Warcraft version, you couldn't find it. And same thing with Minecraft. Like I don't want to know about the Minecraft. I don't want to know. I want to know about real pickaxes, not ones in Minecraft. Malcolm, come back.
What do you want? Oh, what's that?
To stop you dying. Wait, do you not have an offhand?
Yeah.
Are we? You know we're in the danger zone right here, right?
Yeah.
Wow, so slow.
I don't really want to go down there because there's
Iron.
evils down there.
Iron there,
I-
right here. Yeah, iron here.
Where? I'm coming. That's 10. Hi Jay, nice knowing you.
I need to get a torch sorted. Like an offhand one. Do we need to go as far out as the lava? Can we not?
No, I think it's just on the inside of it. I think I got most of it around here. To be fair,
I'm quite hungry.
Most of it I got around here.
Are you looking for the boss?
No, we're looking for iron.
Any old iron.
So irons, they do spawn in specific biomes, but I can't remember which is which.
They spawn here.
Biome.
What biome are you in, though? It does tell you.
Biome. Gray one. Where does it tell it?
It does tell you, but not always. But it does sometimes saying, "Oh, you're entering the." Maybe there's an item you need. I can't remember.
It's just the map. Press map at the top right of the map. It says the Forgotten Ruin for me, for instance.
Huh? Well, it doesn't say anything on my screen.
Forgotten Ruins.
So open the map.
Yes.
Top right of the screen of your map.
0.41-17 EO early access version.
Yeah, below that.
I mean, I'll tell you what.
Which let me send you a screenshot.
No. Let me send you a screenshot, sir. Notice something different between your one and my one. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, noobs.
What?
Noob area. Yeah.
Noob area.
Yeah, it's just not even in an area that's worth having a name.
Okay, so Shouka, what area are you in?
For the Forgotten Ruins.
Why?
I'm now in the iron area.
Well, let's not call it the Iron Area. Let's call it the Forgotten Ruins.
Okay, we'll call it the Boy George house.
What?
I don't get it either.
Boy George.
Yeah.
Iron.
Right, now say the words again in a different order. Maybe I'll suddenly know what the hell you're talking about.
Iron. Boy George.
Apparently not. You might have to put some extra words in.
Have you really never heard of a gay person being referred to as an iron before?
No, and neither has anybody else in this chat.
No, and Adam's been called a lot of things in his lifetime.
Yeah.
An iron.
Yes, Google it. Iron gay.
You want me to Google the word iron? I'm going to Google the word iron on
No,
stream.
thanks.
Is it cockney rhyming?
Cockney.
Is that a type of bird?
I think what happened is Max thought about the word cock and then just got distracted towards the end of the sentence. Gay, cock. I'm looking, Mal. There's not any iron. I'm going to do iron slang.
This part we go into Urban Dictionary. So it's cockney rhyming slang for something.
Slang that iron. I mean, YNM Melly Slang That Iron had the lyrics, I've got to shoot first because I know that pussy plotting on killing me.
See chat.
Jay, did you read what the definition was for you smugly went see chat?
No.
No, you didn't. Why don't you? Go on, read out what it says because we could all do with a laugh.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But
let me know which of the words you're struggling on, and I'll help you through those.
I was referring to an iron oath.
Cast iron. It's cast iron. It's cast iron earth. Perf.
Adam, what the fuck is this conversation?
See, cast iron.
I just
cast iron. I understand how cast iron huff puff could be a slang term, but not one I've ever heard. Given I don't.
Well, no, you're not from fucking London, are you?
No, it's
I
cold.
typed that in and I got a picture of Captain America kissing Iron Man.
Well, it's kind of there, isn't it? But yeah, Jay, because you typed it in and then it went ironic gayness is when you act gay in an ironic or joking fashion. Then went, there you go.
I didn't even look at it.
I know you didn't. You went, well, it's brought up something. It's brought back some words. They're probably right.
Okay, I've been looking at Dali so much today that now when I do a Google image search, I'm doubting that anything is not synthesized. Like, all of these have been created by a computer.
I have a funny feeling when DALI 2 is available, I might grab a local copy. I don't know what they're running on. Are they running on, like, ultra high-powered cloud compute things, or is it just running on some bloke's
laptop?
Yeah.
Raspberry Pi.
It's got to be fairly powerful, isn't it? I think.
I do have a fairly powerful computer, but I would definitely do a stream of just taking people's suggestions, clean ones, from the internet, and just putting it through DALI and see what it comes back with.
Green ones?
Yeah, clean ones.
Or sport.
No.
At some point, I really need to be not naked.
I tried to flash it by using a prompt of AI model generating images from any prompt.
Then put recursion.
It's still going.
Is there a way to make a waypoint on the map?
Yes, but I don't know how.
This room isn't functioning. Is it not functioning because there's not a door in it?
I genuinely don't know. I have repeatedly asked if someone could fix it, and no one did. So it hasn't been fixed.
Okay.
Next question: how do I make wooden planks?
You can't.
Get wood.
What? Well, I hope I
Can't.
can. Well, I hope I can because I need,
You can't.
I need
I've
four-
got wood.
I've got 40. I need 40 planks. Why can't I make?
You need
wood?
you need scarlet first.
To make planks.
Yes.
Wood
This is
floor
what
is what you're
yeah,
thinking
earlier.
of.
Do these people know what
No.
wooden planks are?
Wood bridges, do you mean?
No, I mean wood planks. Is everyone-
And this is one of the things
There's
I
no
was talking about with on
Well,
my
I mean,
personal game, my solo game.
they're called wood planks. Like that's what they're called. Actually, no, they're
You
just
take
called...
wood, you put it into an electric thing. Electric stuff costs scarlet, and it creates wooden planks for you.
Well, I won't bother trying for that then at the moment.
I've all the wood, by the way.
Apparently there are no waypoints. There is no way to make a waypoint.
There is.
There definitely is. Has anyone worked out what the
just
icons on
Googled
the?
it,
On...
and it says that someone has
Say
requested
it again.
Jay, stop! No, Jay, stop talking. No more talking. Look at the picture. Now tell me if you think you can put waypoints or map markers into the map. Yes or no? Just yes or no. Do you think it could be done?
I
And
haven't
then
got-
but you can clear them, but you still don't know if you can create them.
Well, it's logical to assume if they've implemented a clear function, they've also implemented a place function. I don't know how you do it.
Well, it's saying that you press the green flag
I think you
on
need
the
to-
map screen, but it hasn't been enabled yet.
And when was
It's
this
due
written?
No,
for
because-
release on version 1.
Yeah, Jay. It was added in today's patch, I believe. So yes, you can. I don't know how you do it.
It says it's being released in
What is it?
version
What is it?
1 in July.
Cool.
What? Version 1's not coming out in July. Jay, whatever you're reading is bollocks. Version 1 is definitely not coming out in July, given it's
Oh,
June and we're on version 0.4.
Never mind. I'm reading Dungeon Keeper.
He's thinking of Power Washing today.
He's reading literally a completely different thing.
Brilliant.
Shut up and leave me alone.
Wait.
Stop picking on me.
If you search Black Widow, it just puts pictures of Black Widow with Black Widows.
Yeah, it's exactly.
But then the top right one has a picture of Black Widow with Black Widows.
She's squatting.
Well, she's twerking. Yeah, the one on the right hand
Oh,
side
that's
is Black
much
Widow
better.
with a Black Widow on her shoulder, which is crazy because that sort of means it's not just auto correcting. It's like it must
Comprehend
for a given
it.
image. It's searching
Twice with
two
the same
different, two
term.
different meanings.
Yeah.
Yeah, but but using two different meanings of it.
Yeah. Can you just do a superhero landing for me?
Superhero landing.
Yes. And then if it
Something like
works,
that.
if that works, do Sackboy superhero landing. I'm still blown away with the Sackboy Matrix one I did. I honestly could not believe it works. It's like when I described DLSS to Max, and Max just went, "What? Are you telling me it just takes a small image and blows it up and puts the detail back in?" And I'm like, yes, that's exactly how it works, and it's basically magic. It's one of those that this shouldn't work. It just shouldn't.
Its belief is the
It's just.
default response.
I know, you're like, well, it can't be. It must be different. Oh, it is.
Enhance. Enhance.
That is how it works, yeah.
Because everything you've known about upscaling before that was something you didn't want to really do because you were
We never had
Not
enough
having
source
detail.
data, and there was no AI to sort of go, I know it's a
Yeah.
face, let's make it. The trouble is, it's a best guess. So I assume as time goes by, and people go, hey, this is shit, and that's fed back into these engines of that's crap. It'll go, okay, I know what's not wanted, I know where I'm supposed to be aiming now, and its accuracy will hone in. And so when you go to do this stuff in, like, I don't know, 5-10 years, maybe less than that now, the speed computing goes at, maybe they'll be like, yeah, we've got that. There you go. There's original. There's when we reconstituted. You know,
Yeah,
some of
because
them are like idealistic, perfect sort of examples, and some of them you see and they're like, "What? That's not a face."
Yeah. The interesting thing is, I like watching deep fake videos. I like trying to learn what's a deep fake, because I don't want to be fooled by this. I just watched today's Obi-Wan episode, and I'm watching it going,
There's a big bug coming.
I've seen deep fakes better than that. But have you seen the Terminator 2 Sylvester Stallone swap yet?
I was just about to say that.
I watched the whole thing. Sylvester Stallone is Arnie. William Dafoe is Sarah Connor. Amazing. It was only when the credits came up and then listed everybody else, I was like, what? Every single person is face swapped. There's about 20 face swaps in it.
Yeah.
And
But did you notice that one of the goons is Arnie?
Yeah, I didn't. I completely didn't spot any of the goons. It's Jim Carrey, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I forgot the other one. Owen Wilson. But I completely didn't notice. Absolutely slipped me by.
No, Pitt, I think, wasn't it?
So again,
on the right. Brad Pitt on the right.
Brad Pitt. Yes,
on the right.
yeah. But the other interesting thing is, well, I guess that's because I don't know what they should have been like, so I wasn't quite so good at saying that's wrong. But someone did a whole bunch of upscaled Star Wars photos from like early shots of the scenes, and I can now spot AI upscaling. I can begin to sort of grok that's been AI upscaled. There's something about the teeth that isn't quite right, and that's good because as Max said, this tech is not going to stop or slow down, and it's going to start getting very, very, very good. And it's already pretty good.
So I had read an interesting thing. It was saying basically, I don't know if we were discussing on Discord or not, so I'm just going to repeat it. Apologies. AI being declared sentient. How does one test for that?
Well, there are ways of testing, but the best bit was the guy went, "Chatbot sentient," and everyone else went, "Like, you're sacked. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Are you sentient, chatbot?" "Yes, I am." "Chatbot says it's sentient." Like,
yeah, the way that the articles I read about that came across was like the guy's just been at it too long and it started to go a little bit mad.
A bit gaga.
well, yeah, it's a bit like, as you said, after a few hours of doing DALL-E, you'll be like, is this real? Is anything real? Is everything computer generated? Are we living in a simulation?
I've been saying that for years. I still think that we're sitting there playing Sims as a sim.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question. Did you look at the Imogen samples? Because I know DALL-E 2 is going to be good as well, but Imogen looks phenomenal.
Yes, I have. I'm a bit confused why that's not actually available. Like, Google have gone, here's ours. It's like, can you run it? Not yet. Oh, okay. And then they kind of went, sorry, it will be racist. It's using Google Image Search as its database.
Oh, sorry to be racist. It is representing human nature.
Yes.
It's representing you and all your whitey mates.
Well, no, I mean, obviously, if you trained it on google.co.za, you're going to get a very different set of results to google.co.uk. I mean, it'll be racist, but just in a completely new type of racism that's against a different class of people.
So, could you theoretically type in, if you wanted specific results, a different country?
No, because it wouldn't have been trained on that model. Have you seen the DALL-E 2 webpage that's showing all of the current test runs? You can see it's showing the convergence and estimated time to convergence, and then all the test data. And you can just see it working.
I had a quick breeze at it and went, oh, that looks pretty.
But yeah, I think DALL-E 2, you can also do things like take this photo and add in a rubber ring. You know, please give the Terminator water wings in this scene, and it can contextually understand what you're asking it. I mean, I have to say, lads, I hope we last to the end of our lives. But for those of you with children, I think the AI will have done an uprising first. I think we're that close.
For one, welcome our AI overlords.
I think are you hoping or you worried the AI overlords will be checking our old streams?
Well, we won't. Yeah, well, they'll probably already have, but we won't. It'll be indistinguishable to us anyway because they will just pose as people that we want to rule us.
Oh, there was an SMBC about this?
They'll make us think that we voted for them. That's what they'll do.
McCheese, whatever his name is.
Almost worked for Trump.
Yeah, if they are sufficiently advanced that there won't be any struggle. Like we don't go announcing to ants that we rule. We just rule and let the ants do their thing.
Definitely it's an SMBC.
The ants rule and let us do our thing.
Maybe cats do rule us and we just don't know.
That's rule. Dogs rule.
Well, I guess you could say that
brilliant film.
Mosquitoes rule us, right? Or insects, because there's far more biomass of flies than there are humans.
Eat shit.
Everyone's
100 million
really
flies can't be wrong.
Oh, I can't
Sorry,
find
stop over
it.
there.
I know the exact
I like that.
cartoon, but it's not been text to. Google hasn't searched the text in it.
Max, I've heard it said that if you just munged all the humans in the world into one giant meatball, you could squish them into a sphere less than a kilometre in diameter and just plonk it in Central Park, no problem, just fit everyone there.
There's a
I've seen that
Giant
Yeah,
meatball.
There's a picture of
Quite
it.
disturbing.
The best they meatball,
That was a spicy meatball.
to rename it to
There's a
green.
mushroom mob now. That's cool.
I think Tad joined and finally caught up.
Aha! Found it.
Why is nobody eating my food?
There you go. That is how aliens or the AI would take us over. Popped it in the Discord. I'm murdering the mushroom at the top with some tin. I just need lots more tin.
I've got some tin. I can't remember how to get back to the base though.
It's on the map.
I know. I'm slowly working my way back to a channel that's been previously cut. A path that has already been
Trodden.
Man, somebody's been breaking bad, making all the tunnels.
no comment.
I'll stick
Looks
with.
good.
Oh, that's cool.
Did
I'm so
someone
scared.
Oh! But you could shoot, scenery. I guess next step would be to head to the closest part of the tunneler, which doesn't really matter where, and kill that boss. That seemed like a good plan. Because we do have to kill. You have to kill bosses.
Bollocks.
Optional.
Is that an optional boss?
They're all optional.
Pretty sure that's not true. Well, only in the sense that, you could just play the game without killing any of the
I'm
bosses.
pretty sure you're right. But I like talking shit.
Okay.
What did you want me to do as a prompt? Superhero landing? What?
Superhero landing.
Yeah, I've done that one. What was the other one?
And if that works, add Sackboy.
Okay.
Try King's Landing.
What is Sackboy? That sounds familiar.
It's the protagonist
Little
from
Big
the
Planet.
Little Planet games. I wrote on Little Big Planet. Fortunately, I worked on the bad one.
You did?
Well, I worked on one of the less good
Oh.
ones. I worked on number 3.
That's why it was shit.
Did you play it?
No.
Nah, because it was shit.
You don't even knew. You didn't even exist until I said that.
Exactly.
I did not know there was a third one.
5, I think.
Really?
79
Oh,
Metacritic.
man.
Can't be that bad.
So yeah, don't see Jurassic World. Speaking of Metacritic, just it's so sad.
Did not give it a very glowing recommendation.
I don't see how you can. Did you see Uncharted?
Yes.
It had nonsense
The game?
tying together good set pieces. This has, but the nonsense is just about all right. This is just complete and total batshittery tying together not particularly great action sequences. I was just really disappointed. I have very low standards. You should all know that by now.
Yep.
Hey,
Yeah, but only for yourself.
hey.
Quick, get the cheap shots in!
Whereas Top Gun, oh my god, it was so good. It was so good, and I completely did not expect it to. I had no expectations of that film. Incidentally, if you like Taika Waititi and What We Do in the Shadows, etc., he has a TV series that's only been airing in New Zealand called Wellington Paranormal, and it's an offshoot spin-off series of What We Do in the Shadows, and it follows. It's like a fly-on-the-wall documentary for New Zealand police having to deal with demons and witches and werewolves, and it's brilliant. So, highly recommend that.
What?
Have you not
It's a
seen?
bit like Grim.
Yeah, but good.
Okay.
Tad, have you seen What We Do in the Shadows?
No.
So it's
I haven't watched TV in over a decade.
Well, yeah, I didn't
Overrated, Tad.
watch it when it was on television. It's a fly-in-the-wall documentary about a bunch of vampires, but they're basically their roommates. So like one of them is super duper ancient,
All right.
and but doesn't really quite get on with modern society, and he keeps bringing home people and killing them, and they're like, can you clean up your mess? It's just fantastic. It's the same guy that did Thor, Ragnarok, and it is brilliantly written.
Did like Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah, it's that sort of humour. I mean, everything Taika Waititi has done has just been superb. Man can do no wrong.
Fuck off, Ghost!
Piss off,
You
Ghost.
just give
You
Jeff
see
Goldblum
Jojo Rabbit.
the only direction he needed.
hilarious, yeah.
Yes, Jojo Rabbit.
Be
Oh,
Jeff Goldblum.
Jojo Rabbit was amazing because it made me realise that Scarlett Johansson is not a terrible actress. It's just that she's not been given very good parts. She was so good in it.
Well, and it's got Sam Rockwell in it, so that's an
Yeah.
easy win.
Yeah, and it also has not Michael Crichton. What's
What
his
film?
name?
Sorry.
Tall guy. Jeremy Crane. What's his name?
Wow.
What's his name? Tall guy.
I've got seven random.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Wheatley.
No.
Stephen Merchant.
Yes. And he's doing a German
Yes,
accent,
Wheatley.
and he can't
Yes,
do a
Wheatley,
German
yeah.
accent, so it's just this mad accent. Yeah.
And Portal.
Yes. I like the way when they got him to do
And
that.
The Office.
Everyone went, "Oh, what's he? What voice are you actually using?" Because I heard it. Went, "It's a West Country accent. What's going on?" Was it?
Just his own voice, isn't it?
I know he wrote The Office. I didn't know he was in it at all. Been ages since I've seen the UK Office though.
There you go, there's superhero landing, followed by Sackboy superhero.
It's made up new superheroes.
Oh! Okay, I've just done Top Gun Jurassic Park. Would you like to see it?
Yes, I would.
Max, are you really dumping food in my inventory?
Yes, I have no space to put in this chest.
Fine, I will eat it.
Please do.
There's only a couple of good ones there. This sort of middle one on the right-hand side looks like a bus jet pilot talking to a T-Rex.
The bottom right one looks like Fast and the Furious meets Jurassic Park.
Can anyone remember how to sort your inventory?
No.
Say that I do.
Yeah, the middle right one does look like a dinosaur talking to a Top Gun pilot. Though I don't know why he's got boobs growing out of his back.
Hmm?
I'm not sure about the giant
It's
penis
part of the
dinosaur in the bottom middle.
Penosaurus.
Penosaur. Oh, is,
How
it,
come
oh, is that what a
they've plants
Penosaurus
already?
looks like? I've only ever seen a Penosaurus Rex. I'll print you one if no Dildosaurus. I can't remember what it's now.
There you go.
Surely you can't 3D print something that can be used, how do you put it delicately, internally.
Absolutely, you can. Why could you not?
Because it would be
Oh,
too
God.
rough, wouldn't it?
Well,
Well, then put it delicately.
or
What kind of plastic are you trying to use?
or sand it. I mean, I'm quite happy if anybody would
There you go.
like me to print them a Dicosaurus Rex. Quite happy. Quite happy to. It's one of the more famous 3D
Oh my
prints, but it's not
God.
one that the media tends to talk about when extolling the virtues of 3D printing.
You do a new toy on a very cheap 3D printer.
Is it becoming the teapot of rendering?
No,
of 3D
no.
printing?
See, that's the I've
Something
got
totally
the fucking
different.
name of it now. What's it called? For fuck's sake. The Benchy, which is a little boat. There is a benchmark for it,
Ah,
and it's a bit of a stress test. But the Dicosaurus Rex
I have seen the boat before.
boat, yeah.
Oh.
I've yet to print a
Well,
Benchy.
sure.
Of all things I've never printed, Benchy's quite high up the list.
It's a cute little boat.
It is a cute little boat. It's a fucking nightmare to print, but that's the point.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's got overhangs,
It's
it's got
multicolour.
small bits. However you print it, it's a nightmare to print. That was expressly its design. It's a difficult print and hasn't been made better.
At this point in T-Rex's evolution, they just gave up on front arms because they were getting in the way.
It just beats it with its head. Blanzosaurus Rex.
Brr.
Repair.
I had my dose of Core Keeper. I'm gonna head for bed.
Cool. Did we want to try that crappy Battle Royale clone that Jay linked?
No, it's Shulker.
Right now?
No.
Right, Joker.
I don't know how big the squads are. I think Malcolm said he. Oh, he's not here. It was a Battle Royale game. Cycle, I think it was called.
Hang on. When did Sai leave?
His computer's reinstalling Windows. He's doing a Windows update.
Oh,
Thankfully, not
I
saying.
did that yesterday.
what the fuck is that you've just put in Discord?
Is it nice living in such an oblivious way? It's a Dicosaurus
hope
Rex.
so.
It's a thing that people 3D print. Stop me if it sounds familiar. It's a kind of an unsung thing that people.
You
3D print
literally
with their
explained this
dinosaurs.
5 minutes ago.
I might not have been here. Was I here?
Well,
Or was I doing
I
something?
like it.
Well, you're here now. And we're telling you, you missed it.
I've just seen what I obviously didn't hear was being talked about, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my goodness. Oh god.
Okay.
Save me leg. It's working. Get wrecked, you big bony jackass. Oh, the leg saves me.
that's amazing. It's interesting when you use Jurassic Park as a
What,
search term,
right?
as it's really only using one or two shots from Jurassic, or one or two scenes from Jurassic Park. But the bottom left one, where it's just stuck a dinosaur face on the back of what looks like maybe a Tina. That's just art.
Amazing.
Cortina?
Maybe was it a rabbit or a gremlin? Cortina's that British car.
Gremlin?
Do you not know the? I can't remember. It does the
Oh.
gremlin?
I thought you were talking about Halo. I'm like, what?
No, real cars. That actually
Oh,
exist.
that gremlin. Okay.
On the
Can't
gremlin?
even remember.
Like your
it,
Ford
like-
Prefect?
No, you didn't. We
That I
didn't.
had never heard of until I listened to Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, unfortunately, that joke doesn't work. We don't have the Ford Prefect anymore. So a better joke would be to call it the Ford Escort. That works well, but the Ford Prefect. The joke was he chose the name Ford Prefect as he felt it would be nice and inconspicuous. Because at
Nicely
the time,
inconspicuous.
that was the most popular car. It's like the equivalent for Ford Focus. Which, incidentally, is the UK's most popular car, rather boringly.
Only because they go like the shits.
What?
Well, if you've got one of the chipped ones, they go like the shits.
No, they really don't.
I had an ex-police Ford Focus estate that was chipped.
No,
It went like the shits.
it's adorable you think that's fast. A mate of mine had a Ford Focus Mountune RS, which is the fastest Ford Focus they made, and it wasn't a patch on my 24-year-old Impreza.
My first car was an ex-police Vauxhall Astra. It was rags to hell.
For fuck's sake, Max, why have I got more food?
Eat
You got
it!
the best food. They got blue circles
Hi,
around,
Max.
blue outlines around it. Yeah, I've had enough of that too.
Ruby mints.
Cool. Well, I haven't got anything tomorrow. Actually, I probably will be around tomorrow night. Actually. So we'll sort something out. But yeah, we're down for Diablo Immortal on Friday. Whether or not
I
Yeah,
might
that.
join you for that because that's quite entertaining.
I think
But to be honest, I'm
Ooh, Overwatch 2 reveal event on June
I found
16th.
the racetrack. This is real life. I found the track. Oh god.
Oh yeah, that one I did of the cowboy sword fighting underwater was my favourite one of today. I
yeah,
was really impressed with that.
Okay.
Rob is correct though.
just closed.
It kind of puts gibberish on the screen, but gibberish that your brain goes, oh, I think this is real. And you look at it for a bit going, no, it's not. But I kind of think...
Like that picture, name anything in this photo.
Oh, yes, I know the picture you mean. Right, Malcolm, I don't think it's quite got it.
We're not trying to kill this thing tonight, are we?
Search for. It's not really a search, it's a make-be. Which thing?
The boss that goes around and around and around.
The big rumbly might be. I think it's just you and me in the game at the minute. It wouldn't be very hard.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not wearing. I'm almost completely naked. But I think
So am I.
I think there's plenty of low-level gear around, plenty of food too.
I've got all the copper and plenty of healing food.
I think there's a musket in one of the chests. If not, I've got a spare one in my inventory. Can you get it off me body?
No, because if you've just quit, you've have a
I
body.
didn't. My game just
Yeah,
crashed.
Well, okay,
You
but
vanished.
that is quitting. You don't die when you quit. You just aren't there anymore.
Okay.
Your body has left this mortal plane.
Oh. Can it go to another one?
Oh, shit.
Dig in a tunnel through this awful, awful clay. I hate it.
Can you put spikes down and kill that boss, or does it just destroy them?
Not the big boss, no.
Bugger.
No. That'd be too cool.
Is there some other sort of trap that you can put down and kill it?
No, you can
Yeah,
in
your
theory.
body.
No, you can in theory kill it like that, but it's just not a very efficient way of doing it.
Mm-hmm.
It does work because it does knacker up the boss, but you have to put down so many traps. You might as well just shoot it with.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. If we got the materials to put down, say, a couple of 100 traps.
Well,
Yeah, no.
again,
Unless we go
yes,
to our other world.
you could do that, but in that time you could also equip an army of soldiers. So why not just make the armor and the weapons? What you're describing, it's called an inploit. It is not making your life easier; it's making your life more difficult.
Not even necessarily more difficult, just you really just not doing yourself any favors.
I have a set of bronze armor now, so I'm also better at mining.
Bronze, look at Mr. Fancy.
Okay, I'm gonna go and make the use of the facilities, make a tea, and I shall be back. And if you're still fighting the boss, I will come and join you.
Tad, I guess I'll head over to you.
Okay, I am building us a platform
Platform?
across.
What? This
Or
boss.
a trail, a tunnel.
Well, this boss
Tunnel
just.
of.
You don't need to. You just have to sidestep the boss a few times, and he'll just destroy everything nearby.
Yeah, but that doesn't get me. Oh wow, these things actually just come and attack me? What a bunch of jackasses! So those new mushroom mobs are jerks.
Yeah, but they do drop mushrooms when you kill them.
Yeah, which is nice because those were not infinite before.
Correct.
Oh shit! You keep your whole top bar? That's amazing.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you keep. Yeah, you keep your hotbar. Slimes
That's
also drop
different.
repair gear as well, which is nice.
Ooh. That is nice. Is there stuff for armor? All that big stack of copper is gone.
So, I mean, are we going to get at some point that AI is not creating games, but they're creating like convincing facsimile of games? Because, as I said, I've been watching this guy who does he covers like scam Kickstarters, but he also plays the worst MMOs, and that's basically what they are. They're people who kind of understand what an MMO is, but at the same time absolutely do not understand what an MMO is. And I'm pretty sure I could get an AI to do a better job of that than some of the games I've seen.
Hey DJ.
Yo! I was just making a... I always try and optimize my route.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was digging back, and one of these mushroom dickheads came out of nowhere.
Oh, chest.
Wait, we're right here. We're right here.
Whatever. Let me just get
Go
this iron.
south. Oh, he's coming straight for you.
Yeah, I
Here.
ain't scared.
I ain't scared. I didn't say you were scared. Just go west.
Life is peaceful.
Go west.
Where did these two come from?
They spawn!
Yeah, but I didn't leave any of the
That's-
places for them to spawn.
Has this not massively overshot the ring? Where is the ring of... There it is.
Fire.
Well, ring of
You
murder.
just keep going straight. Yeah,
Yeah, but it didn't have any torches in it, so I was unsure.
yeah. He knocks them down. I didn't bother.
Oh, I haven't made any potions yet because I forgot.
They're expensive.
No, well they're not in this game. They're like they're. Oh, here he comes.
Oh, here you come.
Yeah, I don't think I got him to phase
Oh,
two.
fuck, he hurts.
Yeah, well you're not supposed to touch it. But yeah, we need to arrange
Oh!
a. Did you get him to phase two? Did you just walk into him and die?
No, but I tried to insert myself up his butt, and it did not go well.
Yeah. So you need to arrange a path beside the slime to run along. Otherwise, you have no chance of doing enough damage to him as he flies past.
Chance to keep up. Yeah.
I will also make a repair table. And I was going to make... Oh yeah, a lantern so I can see what the hell I'm doing.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Hello.
forgot the boss would just run past us.
Sorry, did you say you got the boss?
No, I said I forgot the boss would just run past us.
Yeah, we're very rude about it.
Oh,
One thing I found about doing stuff with Dali, I found that I very quickly ran out of ideas, which surprised me.
Oh.
It's like, it could do anything. You mean it's the ultimate in choice paralysis, isn't it?
Oh,
what happens
block
if you
the
put a number
pathway.
sequence into it?
That would do something. Probably start bringing back the numbers from Lost or something. I mean, you can also try like Jurassic Park Grand Theft Auto 5. Have you found a more reliable host, by the way? Are you on the... Is it
No.
Hugging something or other? Like, you can
Hugging
download it.
Crates.
Like, you can just download the thing, or install the Git repository on any computer. I just don't know how. I assume it's not that difficult. Oh my god, this is Mrs. Doubtfire on the motorbike. That's horrific and brilliant. Oh, I can't wait for Dali 2. I really, 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 really am. Dali 2 pictures, by the way. Yeah, I get that. They've done some quite incredible stuff already. The weird thing is, certainly with Dali 2, I mean, I assume a bunch of people have got access to it, because I'm just seeing memes from it. Like, literally, there's no and then you just type in what you want, bang, it's made you a meme.
Yeah, it would certainly speed up.
Future is now.
Where you want to make a joke by combining 2 or 3 elements where you would normally slap them together in Photoshop or something. Oh, I know.
How about Yondu Mary Poppins?
Yonder.
Same film as Black Widow.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, and other films, but yes.
Okay, where...
Oh crap, I'm so dead.
Is it
He's
the boss?
coming! Ah!
This boss.
Alright. Yep.
Apparently you're in a laterally direction, so I'm going in a laterally direction. Following torches.
Nah. Did he kill you, Tad?
No.
He's gone.
Did he get away?
Well, yeah, I didn't know he was coming.
Oh. I thought my screaming was getting the point across.
Yeah, but then I started to run towards you, but by the time I got to you, we should now probably excavate in a southerly direction, because that means that when he comes, we can run to the north, which is the direction they're going.
I thought I broke my car today. I stopped at the gas station to pay for overpriced gas.
Thank you for
And when I went to start my car, it would not start. And I was like, well, that's not ideal at all.
You've got diesel and petrol mixed up again.
No. But, no, the positive terminal on my battery was so corroded that it wasn't contacting anymore.
Wow, that's back maintenance.
Never had that
Shame on you.
before.
What did you do in the army again, Tad?
Maintain batteries so that they don't stop working due to corrosion. I'm not
Is it
sure
just
why
not
you're
attached
asking.
properly?
When I got my Impreza, it turned out that it had a Japanese
No, the
battery in it
corrosion
where
separates
the contacts were a slightly different size to the actual car, and my garage hadn't bothered noticing, and it was tightened as much as it could. So I had to wrap tin foil from Polo wrapper around the battery terminal in order to get the battery to make contact, because I had to drive about 700 miles home. Not that much, 300 miles home.
Yeah. What I was thinking is if it was just sitting on there, not clamped on, so it was loose and waggling around, it would be arcing and stuff.
Yeah, that's what happened to me. I stopped and the car just stopped.
As I was looking at it. Yep. But I was looking at it, and there's no real way to tighten it. Like, it's got two different sets of bolt systems holding it on, and neither of them look like they're actually tightening it.
You
So I'm like, what am I looking at?
You can get shims to make it tighter. That's the thing. Battery shims. That's what I got in the end. When I got home,
Well,
yeah.
it's on there snug, but because that... Yeah.
Are you sure they don't tighten and loosen? Like, it should have basically a Jubilee clamp on it.
There are other types that
You would think so. No, apparently Nissan couldn't be bothered to go with anything standard.
Or is it a, like,
I was looking at it.
I don't know what I'd call
Crocodile
it.
clips.
What's that?
Like crocodile clips.
That would be awful.
It's a fused connector. Like, it's got a whole bunch of fuses on it,
Yeah. What would they?
which is...
Perfectly
Bizarre.
normal. No.
It's a Nissan
That's
Sentra.
That's like a Nissan, just for UK people here.
Oh, okay.
I know what a Nissan is. I know.
Yeah, but he didn't say
It's
Nissan.
exactly a Nissan.
He didn't say Nissan though, did he? He said Nissan.
Said it like a Japanese person.
I know.
That's what I
we're-
said. Nissan.
Okay, boss coming. Yeah, for some reason Americans actually say the name of cars pretty accurately, whereas we bastardize them really poorly.
But then they ruin it by saying automobile.
And gasoline.
Oh, you've got one of those ones.
I can't catch the boss up. I keep running
Yeah,
for
I
slime.
can't see the health bar on it.
I'm just going to pour some.
Unfortunately,
That's the sort of one that you've got, Ted, is it?
What's that?
The picture I've just put into chat, is that the one that you've got?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's exactly it. actually, no, that's not exactly it. You see how it actually has that clamp on the end? Mine doesn't have that for some reason.
doesn't have the clamp.
You've
What does it
got
have? then?
You've got the push fit one, haven't you?
I'm not sure. It doesn't look like that. It doesn't function like that. Like, it just kind of snugs itself on there, which is how the corrosion got there in the first place.
Yeah, you've got the push fit one. They took them off and replaced them. I believe there was a recall on them on
Recall?
Nissan. Yeah, on Nissans, I believe there was a recall that they changed them.
Nissan.
Makes sense.
Personally, I'd just go to Halfords or somewhere and get a battery clamp and swap it.
I've changed enough battery clamps in the army. I don't want to do it anymore. Ooh!
Are you sure?
Fuck.
There's a picture of a push
We do that a lot.
terminal one.
And it's always funny because they keep trying to put the negative terminals on the positive stuff. It's like, no, they're different sizes, jackass. Stop that.
In my smart card, there is a substantial amount of red on the negative cable. I was quite horrified when I saw that.
What?
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah, he shows a picture of one of these
They're
push
just
fit
trying to fight
battery
people.
terminal. Shows a picture of one of these push fit terminal connectors.
They literally just push on.
Yeah, shows a picture of one,
Yeah.
please.
Don't do it. He's gonna use that picture for evil. Do I need to go out to my car and take a picture?
If Jay can't find one, no, you don't.
I'm looking. I know the one that Ted's got because I've fucking taken them off and thrown them away before. Because they are shit.
I'd never seen anything like it until it failed me. And I was thinking, oh no, my belt broke and my battery's dead.
Well,
Looked
between the
at it,
two
I
of
was
you,
like, oh,
I think
battery's
you both
there.
imagined it. I don't think it
Belt's there.
exists.
I
I
only
guess
know
AI
that
to
because we've got-
synthesize a picture of it.
We've got one on the Nissan van. Or Nissan, whatever the fuck you want.
That's some.
Datsun? Don't think Datsun around anymore.
No.
You leave Jay alone. No.
I did have a Datsun Cherry. I'm dead.
Yeah, they don't exist.
What, the push fit battery clamps? Yes, they do.
Yeah, not on Google Images, they don't.
Well, if that's the case. Oh god, fuck you guy.
You both imagined them.
In my car right now, jackass.
Maybe imagine your car. Is there air? You don't know. Boss
That
coming.
could be the case.
Is there air?
Where he is? Where he is?
No, he's gone.
Did I miss him?
Yeah. I can't do it. I cannot do enough damage to him by myself to get into phase 2.
Is he healed by the time he swings back around?
Yeah. Oh, easily.
Well, there's our problem.
My problem is a lack of wood. I mean, I've got 17 traps. He just destroys the traps. Like he doesn't
Come on over
perma-destroy
here.
them. So he will just hit those and then die. But he'll take like a bunch of damage from it. Okay, coming.
I will be 2 seconds. I'm just getting a copy of this image for his.
So see if you can guess the prompt from the output.
You don't mean a quick release battery terminal, do you?
Quite possibly.
No, I've played with those too. They suck.
Very similar to that, but without the bolt. They're literally just like a saddle clamp.
Okay, so yeah, so I understand what
No,
you're
that's my
describing.
negative
What I'm
terminal.
asking for an image of it.
Well, he's giving an image of it, but without the bolt.
Yeah, but no, that's
I'm
no,
not-
because the image has got a way of clamping it on. You see, a bolt.
Yep.
I would like to see a visual representation.
I
of
can't
something.
find anything that's that because I can't imagine how the fuck that would
Yeah,
work.
exactly. So the only possible conclusion is that Tad and Jay are having a mass delusion or colluding to pretend that something exists that doesn't exist. I've been on Dali all day.
There's a military style connector there. That probably just means it doesn't work.
Yeah, I've done a lot of those.
It's built by
You
the
have to pay
cheapest.
attention to
Right.
positive and
See that
negative.
one that I've
It's
just
annoying.
posted?
So built by the lowest bidder.
The one that I've just posted, without the
Yeah.
screw going through the centre of it, is
No!
literally
You
like a
stop
push.
qualifying it with without the thing that tightens it, please.
He actually wants a picture of it, not a picture you
Right,
say.
I'm gonna go out
it's-
to my car and
it's
get a
like
picture of the
that.
one I got.
Please
It's fine,
do, Ted,
it's
because
fine,
this
Ted,
is
I'm just-
really getting on my tip.
But that's not. I mean,
Well,
that's
there we
not,
go. Mission accomplished.
that's not-
Tad, it's fine. I'm just winding Jay up.
It's not a
Although I
push.
would genuinely.
that's not a push on one anyway. That's a screw on one. That would be
No,
fine.
you're doing it.
The one that I've just posted has got a screw going through the centre.
Yes.
Push fittings are the same, but without the screw.
I don't think they
Okay.
exist. Because I've just searched. I mean, I haven't found any pictures of them. I genuinely haven't. I have been googling while
There's
waiting for
the
the box.
photos. There's the
Those are
photos.
just covers. Those
So-
are just covers.
So it's like that, but with a battery and some wires. I
It's
feel
just bits of plastic, Jay.
it's the
Those are
Mandela.
plastic.
It's the
Yeah, so I
Mandela
was just
effect.
doing it to shut you up.
Well, it didn't work because I wasn't born yesterday. Next.
I can assure you they exist on this end, and there are.
You
fucking
can't though. You
nuts.
can't. You've got. You haven't assured me. You've proved nothing.
I don't need to prove anything.
Oh, okay. Then just accept that I'm right. Then they don't exist.
They do.
Why can't I find a picture of them then?
I don't know. Maybe because they're that fucking shit. They don't
I
want them
think you-
advertised.
Did you make them up, Jay? I
Nintendo
think
one.
you made them up.
No,
Ted-
Tad made them up.
Ted is going to go out and get a photo of it.
Well,
Tad, I bet
Tad,
you made them up.
Tad unfortunately is standing in front of the boss while he's AFK. So good luck, Tad.
Who the fuck bought mobs back to the base?
Okay,
They've
phase
completely
two.
destroyed it.
I
No,
love so much if Tad comes back and says, "Oh, I was mistaken. They have got things that tighten them."
no one brought any mobs back to the base. People made doors and didn't bother to hold it and bother to protect them. And I'm fighting the boss by myself.
There are shit tons of mob in the base. Tons of shit has been destroyed. Cookers, work tables, chests.
In the meantime, this boss is going to kill me.
enjoyed Gorekeeper tonight. Haven't looked at it once. Adam, what do you think the prompt was for my
Black Kill Bill.
It's a bit more specific than black.
I couldn't tell. Blurry face, Black Kill Bill.
They've actually come through from the farm. How? I don't know. They've come south. Oh,
The
I
boss
found
is
it
so...
spawning.
Tad, help. Boss nearly dead, boss nearly dead. Run north. Fucking carrying you lot
Running.
again. I have so little health, but so does Gorm.
I am in its
Okay, I hope you are, because I just died.
You need food?
I'm dead. I need to kill the boss. He's got like 3 health points.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's just screaming around up there? I see.
You know, I
it.
said head north. I hope you just headed north without engaging your brain.
I have headed north. I see him. I need to equip my bow.
He'll probably take about 2 hits from
I
stuff.
need the game to update that I equipped my bow.
bunch of shit there.
What?
Oh, he ate me.
Oh, shit. There's nothing here, Jay. Did you
You know
not
what
kill
I
it? Are
mean,
you
there's
joking me?
I've killed
Not you, shut up.
Ivan.
Not you.
No!
You didn't kill it. He had like 1% health. I did all of the damage.
No!
Can we go and kill it again or
No,
not?
well, yeah, but I mean, I need to find the traps, and I suspect, and pick up my corpse and everything.
How the fuck did Ted just walk across water?
It has not loaded for me yet. This is great.
I probably shouldn't be following Ted, should I?
Who was Laputa New York? Was she lady
I
from
mean, I'm getting to the right area.
Black Panther?
Yeah.
Was she
Oh, he's still raging up here.
was she Lion Hands lady or stab everyone with a spear tall lady?
The latter, I think.
Did she play? She was
It's still raging,
I'm
and it's
kinda-
got some of its health.
It
yeah,
didn't-
she
Oh, sorry, I haven't watched it.
was a voice actress in something I've seen.
I am on
Wow,
my way.
that
I've
fucker hurts with
no
no armor.
idea where the fuck you.
Just look on the map.
I am following the map.
No, the people
Kidding me
on
again.
the map that are on the map at all points and cannot be turned off.
Yeah.
Well, you say you're following them, then you should have no problem finding people. He's up to about 1/3 health.
Ew, I'm dead.
No, you're not.
I forgot to bring food.
It doesn't help anyway.
It doesn't get you your health fast enough.
Got him.
I am just barely outrunning the loading of the world.
Oh.
Oh, no, it caught up. Damn it!
Was that my chest or your chest?
Where did my shit go? I died around here somewhere.
Ah, good. Good. Right, wait.
Did it leave? I think it left.
Yeah, we killed it.
We killed it?
Yep,
Or you killed it, most likely?
I did.
I shot it about 5 times, but I don't think it did much.
There, okay, there's a extra big bag there and the item. What colour am I? I am green. So which one of you fucks has picked up all my gear then? Jay?
No, I've just taken my gear from my
Jay,
devs
I
miles
know
away.
it was you, because I saw you, so could you drop all my stuff?
What did I pick up?
All the stuff that's in your inventory that wasn't there before, that'd be the
I've
stuff that's-
literally I've just picked up my dev
Jesus Christ.
spot.
Oh, okay, Jay, stop talking and you just wind back in the stream to the point where I broke my own thing and I saw it all go into you. This is not a discussion. I'm telling you, you picked up all my stuff.
What about this? What about this one?
What one? What colour is it?
What about...
I can't tell. You're too close. Move away from it.
Oh.
Or just hit it so it's not there anymore. Brilliant.
Well, there was nothing in it. Oh, that must have been my other one. Oh,
Well-
there's my battery terminal, by the way. I have never seen anything so piss poor.
Wait, what the fuck? That's not going to work.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably why
Oh,
it got
right,
recalled.
So the rusty bit is the connector, and the silvery bit is the stud on the.
The
on
brown
the
part's the
terminal.
battery terminal.
Yeah,
But it's really
Everything
thin.
And
else
it's
is a
just
whole bunch of freaking.
so it's just nestled on it. Are you sure the bit that tightens hasn't just rusted off? I mean, because there's
No, there's
a
nothing
nut there.
there.
It's just a flat plate. That's never
Yeah.
going to work.
I'm not sure what that's for. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you sure that that's how it was designed and a bit hasn't fallen off?
Are you coming to grab this
Okay.
stuff, Adam?
Jay, I'm about 6 feet from you. The fuck? I'm literally standing
There's
there.
only one extra bolt hole, and it's under that plastic cover with all the amps, or with all the fuses.
Also, why are you buying batteries from Walmart?
Didn't buy that. It came with the car when I bought the car. Oh,
Also,
there's big worms
you've
here.
got
Run.
oil spraying all over a manifold. I know this is grease.
Yeah, I'm full, Jay. But you know when I said you picked up my shit and you were all arguing with me, I was right.
No, because I don't know what I picked up on your screen.
Wait,
But
wait,
I
wait.
was down the other end of the fucking map and I broke a gravestone.
Yeah, yes, you broke my gravestone and picked up
No,
my
it said you
shit.
died here. It
Jay,
specific-
have you noticed that your inventory's all full of my shit? Has that not sunk in? Like all the stuff you were just chucking on the floor was my shit.
I had food and shit as well.
Right, but you notice how suddenly you had more than you had before?
No, not really.
Well, it is more you not paying attention than you not having picked up my stuff.
No,
I really wish you could interact properly with the gravestones. It really is a bit shit.
I don't know.
Yeah, but Terraria's got that. It has your name on it.
Well, I don't know if this is
Thank you, Terraria.
this is just your colour, isn't
The
it?
gravestone that was on the map that I broke said you died here. When I clicked on the gravestone,
Pretty sure.
it was my colour. I'm white.
Wait, sorry. When you did what on the gravestone? When you clicked on it, it was your colour.
No, on the map it was my colour.
But you can't tell that because when you're standing
And
on
it
a
said
you can't tell that because when you're standing on the gravestone, you can't see anything.
when you go onto the map and you hover over a map over the gravestone that you're standing next to, it says you died here. If you go to the others, it says Tad Forever died here. Tad Forever died here.
So let me get
DKR
straight. You're
died.
telling me in the middle of a boss fight, you stopped to see whose gravestone it was.
I wasn't in the boss fight. I was nowhere near the boss fight.
It was about 3 seconds after the boss fight.
We got our stuff back. It's fine.
I don't know.
Well,
I thought it was a co-op game anyway. I
yeah.
you know what I mean? I didn't realise it was one person's